It's not the same, is it, Steve?
Something doesn't feel right. No, I missed the witty rapport we have in the mornings that
no question
extinguishes right,
that's
when
true.
you open the door. You're going to miss that.
Oh, it was so nice. I mean, so upsetting to take that corner and not see Mike looking at his phone while I was walking down.
Usually he hears you jingle the door and the phone goes right into his pocket quickly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, very, very quickly.
So let me get this straight. So Mike does this whole thing yesterday, which, again, we wish him well. I talked to you yesterday afternoon. What are you making that face for?
It feels like you're getting ready to bury him.
I don't think so. Am I? Oh, God. No, so he lays out this whole big plan he's got. Big plan. He's going to fix everything in his life. Go on this thing. Take it easy, Mike. Shut up, Mike, for a second. And then you called me yesterday. I talked to you yesterday, and you're like, Mike's freaking out. He didn't realize it would be difficult to get into this program during coronavirus and COVID-19. True or false?
Well, I have that secondhand via intern Justin.
Okay, well,
but, yeah, I'm told there was a panicky moment when he didn't realize.
So this idiot didn't even register or sign up or
Well, he couldn't because once he made the decision to seek treatment, the place was closed for Labor Day.
Well, I know, but you should probably know before you make your big announcement that this is going to be difficult or more. I mean, you should have
are you surprised that it happened on President's Day when he was going to his therapist as well?
That's true.
It's always a long weekend when he makes a significant life decision.
Like me, I got, it's just a big moment. I'm I need to get away. I need to think. I need to take a trip around the world. And then I call you that day. I'm like, I need to book tickets for this. I need to fly somewhere. I don't know. It seems very. I don't know.
I think he got it worked out.
He's all set?
Yeah. I was planning on calling him later today. I didn't want to put too much on his plate yesterday. So
okay, so you're gonna call him today?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So we wish him well, and we'll keep an eye on him as he. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be different. So, but you think he's good to go today?
I do. Yeah.
Right,
I mean, that's the way I left it with Justin. Anyways, apparently he's initially he thought that there was no vacancy at this place, but it turns out that they're going to be able to accept him. So
okay. Well, all right. Well, we'll keep an eye out for Mike, and we'll hopefully Steve will be talking to him, and we'll keep you guys updated as much as we can.
I hope it works. We're all paying for it.
It's a good point. I didn't even think of it that way. I find no chance it works. He is so. My takeaway yesterday is this is a guy who's just so rooted in insecurity. There's just no. I hope he's not listening. It's just too late, I think. I don't think it's salvageable. I
think that there's great potential in every person.
I don't.
There's the possibility for redemption.
There's great potential in every person?
Yeah, of course.
Every Minifan you've met, you felt there's great potential?
Well, yeah. I mean, some of them would need more of a turnaround than others.
Sure. Well, I suppose. Well, anyway, either way.
So, I mean, there are some things that are just, you've gone too far, like DEC.
Well, yeah, that's true.
There's something that just so corrode your soul that there's no coming back from that.
Well, before we move on from Mike, I do have to say, I have to give a mention to the Minifan show. I don't know if you have the sound of that, but these guys really, I think, articulated better than we could yesterday because we were kind of doing the best we could for a couple of hours yesterday. But these guys, they had TJ Hubbard on, they had Chris from Wakefield, they had Latino Kirk and DEC, the host. And at one point, I thought that they really, this is just four guys. When people say, you should bring in one of the listeners to come and fill in and sit in Mike's seat. Absolutely. I mean, you get stuff like this. How's that going, Steve?
Hold on a second.
What's wrong? You plug it in, Steve.
Yeah. Did you guys try to call?
Well, hold on. What do we got here?
This is the Minifan audio. Just for some reason it wasn't playing.
Well, let me say it once again. Here's the Minifan. We'll play it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Did you guys try to call today?
No, I didn't. I was at work. I couldn't do it.
I got on. Yeah.
This is the part I was looking for. This is not the part I was looking for.
Yeah, this is coming right up on 29:30.
Yeah, but I want to start at 29:30. We're coming right up on 29:30. What did I text you today? Is this how it's going to be now? Are you taking over Mike's role of sucking on the show? Oh, for Christ's sakes.
That's the thing. I always do I have something, but I also don't want to get flushed 5 seconds into my call.
That is not 29:30.
I think it was 30 seconds deep.
That is not 29:30. It is not. It's not. What time is that right there?
It's a clip, so I can't see exactly what the timestamp is.
For Christ's sake, Steve. I said 29:30, did I not?
You did. I just went a little bit earlier than it.
But why? That's not funny then. What is wrong with you?
Nice.
It was nice to hear from the vice president last week, or most of what he said.
Hold on. That's DC bitching that we cut out the part where DC called as Joe Biden, so he's going to stick his finger up Kamala Harris's cooch, correct?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, is Biden going to call in again?
What are we doing here, Steve? Steve, what the fuck? Do you know the part I'm talking about?
Yes, it's coming
then
right up.
Why did you cut like a minute before that?
Because I thought that was also good. Nobody to make fun of.
Nobody cares what are you doing?
Great reliever. He's going to be missed on the show.
I don't know what's going on with Mike.
That's what I wanted right there. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand why that's funny?
Sorry. Yes, okay.
I do. Dead silence of 4 people, and TJ Hubbard go, it kind of sucks that Mike's been looking up ways to kill himself, but I hope he does all right. I don't know what's going on with him. I'm worried. I think this also is part of you now, or I think you now think this is a two-man show.
No.
Co-host the Stephen Kirk show, new theme song, maybe. For all I know,
do you want a new theme song?
Well, for all I know, you've inserted a new theme. I don't listen to it. For all I know, you've inserted a new theme song in there. So yeah, that was kind of funny. Where do you want to start, Steve? It's your world now.
Well, I think the Trysta stuff is good if we want to go in chronological order. But
sure.
I also like the new rules that the Film Academy is going to subject all
I
the nominees to.
The first show without Mike, I don't want to set the fucking record for longest podcast because I'm confused. So the New York, we'll do Trysta in a second, the Trysta sound, and maybe we'll get to Chelsea Handler and saying goodbye to another Barstool friend as well.
Yes.
Jeez.
Your one-time adopted, now estranged daughter.
No kidding. Well, she's still my daughter. I got like allergies or something. So the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, which is the Oscars, said it would add a diversity component to the Oscar race on Tuesday. It explained how it's going to work. They announced this in June initially. Beginning in 2024, with the 96th Oscars, films hoping to qualify for Best Picture will have to meet inclusion standards both on camera and behind the scenes. So you ask, what does that mean? To meet the on-screen representation standard, at least one of the lead actors or supporting actor must be from an underrepresented racial or ethnic group, whether that means Asian, Hispanic, Black, Indigenous, Native American, Middle Eastern, North African, Native Hawaiian, or other Pacific Islander. Not done yet. There are alternatives. The 30% of all actors in secondary or more minor roles could come from two of the following categories: women, LGBTQ, an underrepresented racial ethnic group, or those with cognitive or physical disabilities. Well, there you go for Mike. Or the main storyline must focus on an underrepresented group. So I'll just ask I'll be the first one to be I'll be the first guy to be the asshole here. How do you make Braveheart? How do you make a movie that's set in whatever, the fucking Scandinavia in 1426?
Oh, you just cast the Rock in it, right?
Well, I bet, but I mean, how do you like?
He's Samoan. He'll check all your boxes.
How do you do that? Like, if you did, like for instance, you could probably do The Godfather, I suppose, and have, but even then you couldn't, because you're talking, 30% of all actors in secondary and more minor roles could come from, or underrepresented. One of the lead actors or a significant supporting actor. It has to come from one of these groups. So now, motion arts and sciences, arts is telling the artists how to make their movies. I actually don't have a big problem with the other part of it, which is more of the behind the scenes stuff. Whether
that's not a big deal.
That's fine. You want to have, I think what they're saying is whatever, 30% of a crew or something. Fine. No, underrepresented, no problem. Great. Like I totally get that. But how can you tell somebody how to make their movie and cast it? Now, if it's whatever, A Few Good Men, and you want to put a black guy in the Kevin Pollak role, fine. I mean, okay, Kevin Pollak might be the best guy for the role. You're still telling somebody how to cast their movie.
And I think this is going to force the film creators to come up with a bunch of creative ways to circumvent these rules. Why can't they just hire minority actors and use CGI?
What do you mean? Like make them white?
Like if they wanted to do Braveheart.
They won't do that, though.
But I mean, would that satisfy the rules? I just think that anytime you impose restrictions like this, people get creative to try and figure out how to satisfy them.
And what's crazy is they don't even, nobody's saying that this is insane. This is fucking insane. Like,
if it's that important, why are we waiting until 2024?
I think what they're probably saying is if movies are in development, movies that are already started, by the time you get those movies out, it's 2024. Like, we're starting. Okay. I think that's actually one of the things I actually probably thought out decently. It's stupid, but they thought it out. How do you set a movie? I don't know. You make a Western from anything. It's crazy. It makes no sense. So if you made one of the great films of the last 40, 50 years is Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to tell Steven Spielberg, who shot the movie like in Auschwitz, like, Steve, listen, buddy, Liam Neeson's a no-go. Like, we got to get, you got to put Laverne Cox in there from fucking, I'm not even being a dick. Like,
you could do Castaway.
Sure. But I mean, Castaway you could do because you put Denzel Washington.
Like historical pieces.
Right.
Yeah.
But
and Denzel Washington also an oppressed minority. So it's good that he's finding work.
Yeah. But I'm just, like, you're telling them how, like, Schindler's List legitimately, I could be wrong. There's certainly not a significant, and I don't even know what that means, like a significant supporting actor. That is, how do you define that anyway? And, you could say, well, he's in there for 6 minutes or she's in there for 12 minutes. Like, so you make Schindler's List now. To be eligible for Best Picture, which Schindler's List won, it deserved, won 5 million Oscars, you would need a significant supporting actor or the lead actor from a racial or ethnic group. You would have to cast a native Hawaiian or a Middle Eastern person in Schindler's List.
I'm saying, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he's going to be in so many more movies because he checks all these boxes.
He's box office, too. It just seems crazy to me.
I wonder, is there any film creator out there who's going to say, fuck these rules, I'm going to make my movie and diminish the importance of these Academy Awards?
Oh, sure, yeah. But for some people, they think that, and sometimes it does help to get nominated for Oscars. For these smaller movies, it means a lot of money. Like, it's box office. People go, oh, God, this got nominated for eight Oscar nominations, Best Picture. I'm going to go see it.
But could this be the thing that pushes somebody to say, well, I don't need this to show in theaters. I'm just going to go straight to a streaming service.
Oh, for sure. I mean, there's also that. But, like, I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I don't think The Irishman had this. And why would it?
No, yeah, exactly.
Why?
Yeah.
That's not the story. Like,
Yeah.
I understand, like, maybe they appropriately check the box in terms of, the other criteria from behind the camera. I have no idea.
Yeah, it basically gets rid of all historical movies, all historical fiction and nonfiction. You couldn't do like Troy or Sparta or any of those.
No. Or Lincoln.
Yeah.
I mean, how would you do? I mean, I guess they would say, well, yeah, you could. You could have.
You'd have to elevate some African Americans in it. You have to rewrite the script, I guess.
Yeah, like you would have Abraham Lincoln have cognitive disability in the movie. Like what? Like what the fuck? I'm telling you, this could work out for Mike.
It could.
He could play Lincoln. I'm baffled by it.
I also wonder how many deaf and blind actors or actresses are there. It's like the same thing with the movie that had Bryan Cranston in it, where he was a quadriplegic, and they came out and they were like, right. Why haven't they casted an actual quadriplegic? Well, find one.
Right. Well, also, but that doesn't. But so you're also in the business of trying to make money. Like Bryan Cranston's a name. He's a good actor. Like some people want to go see him play the role. This is a business. Like they charge money to go see these movies. Like it's fucking crazy. And everyone will be like, "Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. Wonderful. Yay." I don't know. It's confusing. What are you looking at?
Oh, I'm just getting sound ready.
No, what sound are you getting ready?
The Trysta sound.
Oh, we'll do Trysta here in a second. But yeah, I don't know. The Academy is still predominantly white and male, which I understand. And that's great. They want to fix that. That's fantastic. You want to go behind the scenes. You want to change the way they shoot these movies, how they produce them, how they market them. Fantastic. But you can't change the fucking movies. I'm trying to think some of the greatest movies. Obviously a lot of the greatest movies of all time. And I think they would argue that's the issue, and I understand that, but it's just nuts. Now you're telling people how to make their movies.
Titanic.
Yeah, Titanic.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, well, I mean, but I mean, Jurassic Park though, you could cast.
Yeah, you could.
Like the guy Sam Neill in Jurassic Park could be fucking Lawrence Fishburne. Like Sam. Well, I mean, so I guess the question would be, that's actually not the worst example, Steve. Although I think you might think that's actually a historical movie. Jurassic Park. It is not. Like, does Samuel L. Jackson qualify?
No, I wouldn't think so.
That's not a significant supporting role.
No.
Okay,
he's not big enough.
Okay, but I mean, so 30% of all actors in secondary or minor roles have to come from two of the following categories.
They're just going to break it down into the percentage crazy. Of speaking roles, right?
So I mean, women are in Jurassic, like Laura Dern's probably the second lead role in Jurassic Park, right? Or third or whatever. So but it's not just that. It has to be 30% of all actors have to come from two of the following categories. So women, LGBTQ, and an underrepresented racial or ethnic group, which is all the ones I just named before, or those with cognitive or physical disabilities, or the main storyline must focus on an underrepresented group. So here's my question. So if the main storyline is if you're focusing on an underrepresented group, right? But it's like, whatever. It's a bunch of white people, meeting over a lawsuit from an underrepresented group. Does that qualify?
I don't think so.
Why? But it's what it says. It says it must, or the main storyline must focus on underrepresented groups. So if it's two lawyers, if it's whoever, if it's Anthony Hopkins and fucking whoever, Gene Hackman 20 years ago, arguing over some case, does that qualify?
Well, what's the rule for I guess like the feminist test for movies? It's like the Bechdel standard or something where two women have to have a conversation about something that isn't related to men. I think they'll probably use some variation of that test to determine the like the inclusion or the if you're following those rules. I also wonder are they gonna test for the LGBTQ standard? Like, what if Jeff Goldblum just comes out and says he's bi?
That's true. They should start doing that.
I mean, if every male actor just comes out and says, "Yeah, I'm bi," I'd kiss a dude.
Then in 2024 to qualify, a film must meet 2 of the 4 standards, not just the stuff we talked about. 2 of the 4, off-screen creative leadership, apprenticeship opportunities for members of underrepresented groups, and diversity in the ranks of marketing and distribution departments. Man, there's a lot of work. I mean, what if, so you could, I mean, there's a chance you have a great movie that's not going to qualify for this, and then they're just going to like shut it down. I don't know, what won Best Picture last year? Why am I blanking on that? I can tell you what won in 1982. I can't tell you what won last year.
Green Book.
That was, oh, that's right. They haven't had the Oscars this year.
Yeah.
That's right. No, that's not right.
2019 Best Picture was Green Book.
They didn't have the 2020 Oscars yet.
Oh, Parasite, yeah.
Oh, Parasite. Yeah, so Parasite, right. So Parasite will qualify.
Definitely, yeah.
Green Book will qualify.
Yep. I think so. I mean, the top level rules, yeah.
Well, I mean, the main storyline focuses on and the co-star is one of the lead actors, significant supporting actor. Yeah, I mean, he won Best Supporting Actor, so that qualifies. All right, what's the year before that? When do we? Is that the year before that? Was that
Moonlight in 2017?
Okay, that definitely qualifies.
The Shape of Water. Yeah, there was some fish sex.
That's true.
Fish sex. Does that work?
That's an underrepresented group.
I should think so.
I don't know, but I don't know if was it a LGBTQ fish?
Ooh, 2016 Spotlight. No go.
Weird. The Boston Globe didn't have any. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? So, yeah, Spotlight has. I don't even know if it's a minority in the movie, does it?
I don't think so. When you the Google images that come up, no, on the cover of it, they're all
McAdams,
all whiteys.
Liev Schreiber. Who am I forgetting? Mark Ruffalo,
Rachel McAdams, Michael Keaton, Stanley Tucci. Yeah.
What did you say, Daniel Tucci?
I thought I said Stanley.
Oh, you said Stanley. Stanley Tucci. Okay, go ahead.
John Slattery.
Slattery. What is wrong with you? What is going on with you? You can't even read now?
Billy Crudup.
Are you losing your eye? Billy Crudup. Are you losing your eyesight?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. Billy Crudup, yes. So it's essentially
all white.
Yeah.
And mostly male.
Which is the Globe.
Yeah.
Which is perfect, which we'll also talk about later. Which would be great too, because this might be my favorite thing. We'll do the Globe thing later. That might be my favorite thing of the whole past couple of days, other than Mike leaving. But like Spotlight will be gone, wiped out. A movie, whether I think it's completely whitewashed. There's no pun intended. History, like the Globe, this idea that the Globe saved, it's stupid. But people think that was the best movie of that year. It will be gone now. Something else would win. It's just weird. I don't know. Whatever. What else we got? So Trysta Krick went on with. She went on. This is like Friday, right?
Yeah, this was on Friday. She wrote that column about complaining about the Steve Nash getting the head coaching job.
Yes.
And
what was her headline?
The headline was like he's too white. Or I'll just look.
It was like super.
Yeah, it was a kind of a trolly.
Yeah.
It was why the Brooklyn Nets hiring the whitest NBA coach since Fred Hoiberg is super problematic.
Okay.
And so obviously she was doing that just to troll. And then I think it caused, we kind of reacted to it, but not as intensely.
Well, I think it was happening while we were on the air.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Because somebody called in and told us about it.
Yes,
and we were kind of reading it and reacting to it in live time. But I think like Gaz or people there thought we would get super worked up about it. But we didn't.
I didn't really get. No, I mean it was dumb, but whatever.
So I guess your good friend Brendan Walker was a little bit more worked up about it.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, and he was starting his gambling show on Sirius Radio, and they were talking about it a little bit, and just kind of said, "Trysta, if you're listening, you can come on in." And
she did.
We can talk about it. Yeah.
Was she physically there?
Yeah, she was in the studio.
Okay.
Do you think that white privilege exists?
No.
Okay. Well, then
I think it's a made-up word to make people feel bad about things.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
Well, we don't need to get into that.
Well, hold on. Wait a minute. If I said that, the world would explode. So Brandon Walker's saying the white privilege isn't real?
Yes.
I think it's real.
That's why.
I mean, it is real. I think it might be overblown sometimes, but it's certainly real.
It's certainly used as a cudgel sometimes in bad faith.
Use a what?
A cudgel.
A cudgel.
Yes.
Cudgel.
Cudgel.
How do you spell that?
Cudgle.
Cudgel.
Yeah.
Meaning?
Like an instrument to bludgeon someone with.
A cudgel.
Yeah.
A cudgel. I've never heard that. Do you ever use that word conversationally or no?
Yeah, of course. Like I just used it.
I'm saying previous to that, Steve.
It's like a medieval instrument of war.
A short, thick stick used as a weapon. Should I know that word?
Maybe.
British, or what is it?
I don't know. I never thought that deeply about it. Old English.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is the etymology of it.
To think hard, cudgel one's brain for a solution. The 18th century audience went to the theater, Ronald Hayman, armed with whistles, rattles, and sometimes even wooden cudgels. When do you think the last time anybody used that word other than you, conversationally? I'm going to do a Google News search on it. Oh, there's some stories.
Yes.
The Times of Israel, using state budget as a cudgel. Netanyahu. Am I saying that right? Netanyahu. I always get that name wrong. Puts his political future in the red. It's actually used fairly frequently. The Hill uses it a lot.
Yeah, exactly. The Hill just used it yesterday.
I bet you it's the same person who used it both times. Christina Marcos.
It's a fairly common word in news stories.
That's not true. Actually, it is.
I've got it used in The Hill, Times of Israel, Newsweek.
I'll give you an interesting thing. You're on Google right now?
Yeah.
Google my name. That's Kirk Minahan. And then go to news on that.
Minahan, a closer look at the Globe's...
Look at all the headlines. Like
they're all radio.com.
Yeah, what have they done?
They've done search engine optimization.
Oh, okay. Somebody pointed this out to me where it's all like the last 15 of them are all old radio.com stories.
Yeah.
Is that, do they realize that it's my name and people will look it up?
Yes. They have.
Jesus, so they're still fucking, what the fuck?
I think they still host Enough About Me. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody called the other day, remember? Like, so can they do that? I guess they can.
I don't know. It's up to your lawyers. I thought
really gonna.
I mean, we tried to negotiate to get the domain from them and that took forever. But we eventually did get KirkMinahanShow.com.
But like it's stories from like 4 years ago on this thing.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I think it's because they probably have better search engine optimization than Barstool does.
Really?
Yeah. And you also, I mean, you haven't written a lot of stuff.
No, I know, but my name is in the news occasionally, I'm saying.
Yeah, it's probably because
so radio.com is promoting me more than Barstool still. In 2020.
I suppose it's one way to look at it.
That's how I look at it. So Brandon Walker is claiming there's no such thing as white privilege. Brandon Walker. Okay. Trysta didn't like that?
She kind of gives him a little bit of a pass on it, actually.
Okay, go ahead.
But that is a thing. You walk into a place. I'm not going to get into a social justice conversation.
If that exists, fine. That doesn't exist here with Steve Nash.
Okay.
He's a 2-time MVP. He's a Hall of Famer. You can't just use that blanket white privilege and say he got hired because of that.
I don't think he got hired.
I will say Brandon moved very quickly from there not being white to be like, there might be white privilege. I feel like that's a bigger argument than just being like, you know what? Fine, maybe. But not here.
Why did you bring up the phrase?
Because if Chauncey Billups got hired, that's not the same thing. We're talking about the moment that we live in.
It's a point guard with no experience. It's the exact same thing.
But saying Steve Nash doesn't have experience is crazy to me. Like, okay, he has never coached an NBA game, but he has a lifetime of experience.
That guy sounds very important to me. He does. I would say things didn't sound that important until he started talking.
It's not just like some random dude who were like, oh yeah, let him be the coach of the Nets. Like Steve Nash has experience.
He has experience playing basketball.
Which is
what coach
at the highest level and MVP, like he literally has.
Did they just at some point they bring up like the 95 black guys who played in the NBA and then became head coaches right away or no? That's all you need to say. There's two things. I know this is an older argument. There's only two things you need to say, you know, whether it's Mark Jackson or Doc Rivers or whomever, all those guys. And number two, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving wanted Steve Nash to be the coach. That's how it works in the NBA. The NBA is, a league. Listen, the NBA is a league where it's the friggin' stars just pick the coaches. Like, this is not a mystery. I think she wanted to write this story, and good for her. She got more attention than if she just wrote something like like it was a good hire.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, on the back end of the Barstool website, they keep track of clicks and how many people are reading a story in real time. And yeah, it did great. Yeah. There's as Shirley Long has noticed, there's
true.
There's money to be made in writing things that people hate.
Too bad Nets didn't hire me. Shirley would have a field day. That'd be great. Imagine if they just hired me, Shirley. What, does it get contentious at all, or is it just...
No, they kind of... I mean, you can tell that Brandon and Big Cat are both like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Are they treating her differently because she's a woman?
There's a little bit of that going on.
That's... But I mean, listen, I've been there. That's a hard...
Yeah. My favorite bits are the parts where Marty Mush is just like, yeah, but no, this doesn't make sense.
What are you doing?
But Steve Nash is 2-time MVP.
What is
People
that?
are saying
What was that? What did you say?
That's Steve Nash was a 2-time MVP. That's my Marty
Is that
Mush.
how he talks?
People are saying that KD and Kyrie are obviously close, and Kyrie signed off on it.
Sure. The point, though, is when you say you're Kevin Durant and you're Kyrie said, I don't even want to go into the bubble. I don't want all of us to go into the bubble because we need to be focusing on dismantling some of these systems that give opportunities.
Yes, but they wanted to. He wanted to hire Steve Nash.
That's where it just kind of gets into like gobbledygook.
I just don't. I just don't
think even respond to it.
She didn't think it out. Like that's okay. If the story she should write is these guys like Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving have been leading the Black Lives Matter. Great, fantastic. And then they want to hire some white guy as a coach. That's your story. If you want to go that way, that's your story, right, Marty?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And then Big Cat asks about the China situation.
Well, Marty, real quick though, your take on just your take overall on how the Biden campaign's been doing.
Not good.
What do you mean?
Not good.
Well, can you articulate that more? So we
can't talk.
What?
You can't talk.
Who can't talk?
Biden.
Why not?
He's not a smart guy. Can't talk.
Voices. All right, good. Marty Mush, by the way, seems like a very nice guy.
He does. Yeah,
he seemed genuinely upset that I stopped following him on Twitter. I actually feel bad about that.
Did you follow him again?
Not that bad, but but he's again like he's our whatever.
Your paths don't cross.
Yeah, we like. I don't think. Although maybe maybe I should give him a second.
When was the last time you gambled?
Oh, it's been a long time. Even
a scratch ticket.
No, I've never done that.
Never? Okay.
Never. No, I just feel like that you're just handing money over.
To the state.
I mean, I've bought scratch tickets for people.
Yeah, that's different.
A couple of years ago, we did a thing at Foxwoods or whatever, and I played blackjack for a couple of hours with Lou Merloni. And I like playing blackjack. I'm actually, I enjoy, except for the smells and the smoke. I like sitting down. I could sit down and play blackjack for a couple of hours for not big money and just enjoy it.
You seem to be a guy who could sneaky count cards, not tell anybody.
Yeah, my buddy Matt Quinn and I had when 21. Was that the book?
Yeah, 21.
I tell that story that we all
developed a system.
Yeah, and then we'd go somewhere after we'd go to sit at different tables, and after 30 seconds, we'd be like, fuck, how the fuck did they do this? I don't even know how you do it. I mean, I know how you do it. I read the book and everything, but I don't know how you do it. But yeah, so long way of saying I should follow Marty Mush. So what did she say about China?
I would assume you've gotten people who, being an NBA fan, I've gotten this. Anyone on Twitter who's an NBA fan, I'm sure you've gotten people tweeting you being like, what about China?
Yes, of course.
And what is your response to that?
My response to that is, you don't actually care about these issues. What you want to do is distract from this issue.
But so my response to the what about China is just because you care about one issue,
yeah, you can't.
It's hard to I think LeBron obviously stepped on himself.
Just for me, this is me walking in a random room at McLean's, just watching two people talk.
I know.
I just expect someone to throw a net over the two of them and drag them somewhere, just throw them into the water and let them just flail around. What are they talking about?
It's pretty simple. The NBA is supporting genocide. Yes. So when they talk about,
keep in mind,
racial inequality in America.
One of the two people talking there is the most successful sports podcaster who's ever lived.
Yes.
Just give me an idea of how fucked up the world is. That lunatic. I will say, there is truth to what she's saying. There are people that are saying, hey, and pointing out how, absolutely. But that doesn't mean it's not happening.
No.
It's great. Okay, great. Right, Marty?
Yeah.
What do you think what's going on there?
The China thing is bad.
What?
It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good
So
at all.
Bernie Sanders there. Okay, well, there you go. So that was it?
Yeah, that's pretty much the best sound.
All right, well, there you go. All right, Milton's. Would you respond to Bill's text, by the way?
No, I was going to respond later today.
Okay, I forgot to do that. You didn't seem happy with me.
He seemed thrilled with you.
Well, I mean, I think he feels bad,
He was happy with the ad read, but he didn't want you spending your own money there.
Well, it's ridiculous. I shouldn't be doing that.
What? Yes, it's a true injustice.
I sat there for like 5 minutes before I gave the credit card. I was doing the thing. I was trying to be polite. Yeah, I was like, this is always free? I'm confused. I was happy to do it. I would do it anytime. I love Milton's, the store for men. Back open and back on the Kirk Minahan show. The original sponsor. I remember exactly 2013. We went in the summer of 2013 one day. Me, Jerry, John went to Milton's, and Bill was like, I like it. I really like what you're doing on the show. You're doing a great job. It was the second time I was there. The first time I had just started on the show. I was confused. I was nervous. In Milton's for the first time. We went for lunch after. My head was spinning. I was like 3 weeks into the show. At that point, I was 4 or 5 months in, cock of the walk, ready to go. And he's like, oh, you're doing great. Want to continue doing work with you. I started doing reads for Milton's at that point. I've been with Milton's ever since. I will be with them forever. I'll go to Milton's for 50 years. If I'm living 50 years and they're still open, I hope both are true. They have their biggest sale ever going on right now. You'll save up to 75% off and more. If you live in New England, you must make one of the trips to their stores. I was at Braintree the other day at the South Shore Plaza. Of course, Chestnut Hill Square in Chestnut Hill. If not, you go online to miltons.com and you get these great deals on Michael Kors, Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren, Hugo Boss, all on sale. And get it done. Great deal on underwear, shoes. We've talked about this. We'll do it again tomorrow and the next day. I'm happy to do it, but just get to work and let us know, please, today. Get some from Milton's today if you're looking for some clothes, please. Okay, do that and tweet it to the Kirk Minahan Show. That's at Kirk Min Show. Is that correct, Steve?
Yes.
There you go.
They can also find us on Instagram at Kirk Min Show.
Yeah, whatever. So let us know, please, okay? And make yourself happy, make Milton's happy, and make Kirk Minahan and the Kirk Minahan Show happy. Go to miltons.com or go to one of their great stores, South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. We love Milton, so do you. They appreciate the loyalty, and you guys will appreciate the great clothes, and I appreciate the entire thing. So go to Milton's right now, please. What else do we have, Steve?
Well, we've been talking this morning about injustice, and it would seem that the Boston Globe is suffering greatly because John and Linda won't come to a fair contract with them.
So this is just a labor issue, correct?
Yeah, I think it's been over 20 months since they've actually had a contract, and there's some rumor that they don't want to burden themselves with a contract because they're trying to sell the Globe.
Right.
And that would obviously be like a downside for any potential buyer if they were locked into some big contract.
Sure, some big overhead. So these Globe people do this video that is so nauseating. It is so Globe. You hate every single one of them. You hate everyone more.
Did you recognize any of these people?
No. Of course, none of the big ones. Dan or Shirley or Kevin Cullen, who hasn't written in how long?
We're up to 26 days.
What is that
Kevin
about?
Cullen has posted a column. See, I thought there was something up in the past, and because I keep track of it, and he went over the summer. He went up to like 21 or 22 days.
But there's no way he's taking 21, 26-day vacations. There's no way. That's 8 weeks. There's no chance.
He must just have a deal.
I bet you he took one of these things where he's not a full-time employee anymore. I wonder if he gets paid per spot now. Because there's stuff going on.
But then you think he'd write more. If he was getting paid per column.
But there's shit going on in the world,
his last column was a bizarre one too. It was like Trump is boring compared to this Catholic priest.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, no. It was just bizarre columns.
Strange.
Dead people and Catholic priests. That's all he writes about now.
Yeah. Well, exactly. So they do this video, and it's just like, we'll play some of it. It's amazing how fucking tone deaf these people are. They live in a dream world. Nobody's buying the Globe right now. Newspapers are dead. They're dying. And
Isn't the Sunday edition like $6?
Yeah. And these people think that they're essential. They've never been less essential in the history of the world than they are right now. Really, you don't need it. Nobody believes it. You don't need it. Was there anything in the Globe today about this Marty Walsh story, for example?
I didn't see it. I looked at the front and I didn't see anything. But you know who's just on the topic of their uselessness? You know who's been doing some of the best journalism this summer? Is that kid? I think his name is Brendan Guchmacher or something. He's like BG on the scene. He's been showing up at these riots and stuff with a camera.
The video and stuff?
Yeah. And he just puts a little blurb over his thing, posts his shit on Twitter and Fox, CNN. They all pick it up. And he's just some 20-year-old kid who grabbed a camera and was like, I'm going to go to where the news is happening.
What's his face? Who I think is kind of a lunatic, but people tweet him all the time.
Andy No?
Yeah. Andy, I don't think he's at the scene of all of those.
Oh, he steals a lot of this guy, BG on the scene.
Oh, he does?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. He reposts a lot of this stuff.
So there you go. That's what I mean. So these guys are way more even listen, he drives us crazy sometimes. Even a guy like Turtle Boy, who we'll get to, we could he had that Marty Walsh story. The picture of Marty Walsh taking, again, Marty Walsh, a guy is wagging his finger at everyone, is responsible for businesses closing down.
Oh, yeah.
Is taking selfies without a mask on the other day.
And no social distancing.
Right, no social distancing. Now, I'm so irrelevant to Turtle Boy that he immediately texted me and asked me to, help promote the story. But listen, that's okay. I'm happy to do it because he did a good job. Yeah. He did a good job, and we're happy to be in concert together. That's how it works. See, we scratch each other's backs, but he did a good job. Like, that's nowhere in the globe. If it is, it's like this weird, like, bullshit story that they fucking suck. Both papers suck, by the way, too. The Herald sucks now, too.
Well, it's been gutted.
Yeah, totally.
It sucked for a long time.
So anyway, here's the Boston Globe,
pleading for a contract.
Begging. I mean, just begging. And by the way, it's not like they're not getting paid right now.
Oh, no, they've been getting paid.
Yeah,
even though they don't have a contract. They're just under the terms of their last contract. So they're asking for raises, essentially.
Right. In the time where, a pandemic's going on and a dying business, that'd be like going in radio and asking for it, or going in whatever. Go walk into a restaurant right now and demanding a raise if you're a manager. It's fucking crazy talk. Go ahead.
Dear Linda and John,
happy Labor Day from the Boston Newspaper Guild.
It's been 20 months since our contract expired.
And our members are still hoping that we can agree on a new deal that protects the journalists and other workers who make the Globe our region's leading news organization at a time when readers are depending on us more than ever.
Why do we want a fair contract?
I want a fair contract because I believe the Globe should live up to the expectations of its readers, who expect really great journalism out of it and expect the Globe to treat its employees the right way.
I'm asking for a fair contract because I've earned it. We've all earned it, and we deserve it. We need our company to do what is right.
Stop real quick. What does that even mean? I've earned it. What have you done? Who are you?
They worked hard.
Yeah, everyone worked. Like, what if you brought in money that more money to the company than they're spending?
They wrote news stories.
What's that one guy idiot say before that were to the standard that the
contract?
I want a fair contract because I believe the Globe should live up to the expectations of its readers, who expect really great journalism out of it and expect the Globe to treat its employees the right way.
Really great journalism.
First of all, treat them the right way. I cannot believe I have to defend John Henry and Linda Pizzuti here. It makes me fucking sick. But like, how are they supposed to treat them? They're getting paid. They have insurance. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're probably all working from home. I bet they get pensions.
Oh, I'm sure they do. There's no doubt.
Which is like unheard of in any industry, like any new media industry.
What are they doing about the interns now during all this?
I don't know. I think the old contract is still in force. So like the auction is still on.
Still go, okay. The draft and everything. Yeah. Good. McGrory's not gonna let that go by.
Yeah. McGrory, interestingly, not in the video.
That's weird.
Because without a fair contract, we are a divided organization.
We deserve a fair contract because the city of Boston deserves journalists whose...
Stop. You entitled idiot. What?
There's also just not a shred of charisma here. There's no
laughs,
energy. You can tell they're all reading off a script.
It's just, what did you just say?
We deserve a fair contract because the city of Boston deserves journalists whose seniority and experience are considered an asset, not a liability.
God, you puke. You entitled vomit. What is the... Oh, I'd fire them all if I was John Henry. I would just fire them all.
I think the whole thing is they probably want to get on like an automatic pay schedule. So like the longer you're writing for the Globe, your pay increases. So if you've been there 25 years, you're making $95,000 a year.
Jesus God. All right, keep going.
I want a fair contract because I have over $125,000 in student loan debt.
I give up. Stop. Oh, okay. Let me give you $1 million then. I want a fair contract because I'm stupid enough to go to school for journalism in 2020 and I have 125. What is that? That's not how it works.
Yeah, hi, Erica. I'm going to need a little bit of a pay raise because I need some money.
My student loan. What? Make a case for yourself. Show examples. Like,
yeah, exactly.
This whole thing. What has the Globe done? Give me something. Give me a spotlight story. Give me a story you broke that led to the Globe making money. This is a fucking bit.
Well, the thing is, it's not actually a business.
Well, I understand.
It's John Henry's nonprofit project. So I think playing to his liberal sympathies and trying to generate support this way might be a smart strategy.
By the way, not exactly a portrait of diversity either.
No, they could have done better in that regard, too.
I see 2 or 3 minorities?
That's what I would have
done. Put it this way.
Try to cast John Henry as a racist for not giving him a contract.
If that was a short film that would not be nominated for Best Picture. Best short picture. That does not meet the qualifications.
Some of them.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's a good point. It's a good point. Okay, fine.
I want a fair contract because I have over $125,000 in student loan debt to pay off, and I don't want to have to leave the Globe to do it.
I also like the implication there that she could just snap her fingers and go leave the Boston Globe, get a job at like IBM or Google or something.
She hasn't been looking for new jobs for more money at all. Because I have sympathy for people who have student debt. I understand that, but that's not like imagine. I would say whoever this person is, I don't know who this. I don't know any of these people.
I didn't recognize one of them.
So if imagine, like you just said, whatever her name is. Let's say her name is Stephanie. Stephanie, they're down the hall is your boss's office. You're looking for a raise. Go in there and say, I want a raise. Why? Because I have $125,000 of student debt. Okay. Why should I give? I understand why you want more money. Why should I give you more money?
You don't understand. I have a mortgage I'm paying off.
Because here's the thing: if you don't, I'm gonna go somewhere else and do it. Okay, well, good luck with everything. Whatever associate editor you are, we'll find somebody else to read.
Let me know if you need a reference. I guess.
I don't even understand. That is such a fucking. I hate to sound like I'm a 45. That is such a.
Yeah, but the other thing
something young people. I don't know.
These are the people who are interpreting and trying to say what's newsworthy for all of New England. Like these people are
also
writing.
That. I mean, is there a worse investment than going to college at this point, really? Like for that?
Especially now with COVID-19 and colleges kicking you off campus if you associate with a group of more than 5 people.
I mean, wherever this idiot went to college, I don't know. I'm going to guess, Mount Holyoke or something, right? Or where did
UMass Amherst.
Wellesley, or where did Hillary go?
Wellesley.
Wellesley, yeah. So, I mean, how much did she spend for 4 years there? This girl, this woman,
she says $125,000
in debt. So she spent more than that to go to school.
I'm sure she's probably paid off like $5,000 by now.
That's the thing. It's just keep making. You're the assistant whatever obituary. I hope she's not the obituaries editor.
That'd be dark.
She'll be in real trouble. I want more money because I want Brian Marquardt to stop showing me his penis while I'm working. Is that so much to ask? Is that so much that
I don't even want more money. I just want that in the contract.
I don't want to be drafted anymore. It's hell on earth.
It's funny. There's another guy, another Boston Globe celebrity who wasn't in the video.
Who's that?
Brian Marquardt.
Yeah, no, he wasn't at the end. Very quickly they showed his penis.
Okay.
He talked from his penis head in the
You're asking management for a contract that ensures New England's best collection of reporters is able to provide a critical regional resource. Are we not holding up our end of the bargain?
No.
We need.
I'm happy to answer that for you. You're definitely not.
Did they do any reporting about the other Marty Walsh story about his campaign contributor who was just has a $75,000 fine because he was reimbursing employees for contributing?
What are you going to do? I mean, it's they wrote something about Marty Walsh. What's the guy's name? I talked to him. Jesus, a year and a half ago. The guy who wrote the first story. Stout?
Yes. Yeah.
I talked to him on the phone for like a half hour. And walked him through everything. He's like, "Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not going to write about this anymore." He never wrote about it again. He wrote the thing about Walsh's girlfriend. That slush fund that they have. Marty Walsh, by the way, should be in prison right now. So some company got hit with a $75,000 fine for legal contributions to Marty Walsh.
Yeah, Select Demo, which happens to be a big construction contractor.
Oh, that's weird. They are
different cities and colleges and public entities. So I'm sure the Boston Globe is hot on the trail of what they were expecting in return for that for those illegal campaign contributions.
I was texting with MHB last night because he and I worked on this a year and a half ago. We're still trying to work on this. 20 employees or affiliates with Select Demo each donated $1,000 to Marty Walsh's election committee in late 2019, which, by the way, those people didn't do. Like, those individual employees did not donate $1,000. Whoever the hell runs it basically spread the money out.
Well, that's what the scam is.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Which is what they do all the time.
It was under their name, but it was reimbursed.
And I got kicked out of a place just like this in Winchester about a year and a half ago. A guy threatened to beat the shit out of me because his company was doing the same thing. He's like, get the fuck out of here. Like, it's just, Marty Walsh is such a thug. He really, and nobody's going to write anything. The Herald wrote what? 4 paragraphs on it.
Yeah.
And it'll just go away.
I'll say if you look at the records of, do you remember when the Middlesex Valley gas explosions happened?
Oh, a couple of years ago?
Yeah. And so obviously there's a huge need for contractors. If you look at the records, awful lot of donations coming in from construction companies to various political figures
no doubt.
right around that time.
No doubt.
If you look at the Globe's front page right now, it's like the Museum of Fine Arts is going to
coming back from COVID-19, yes.
Yeah. Michelle Wu is going to be running for mayor. And, coming soon, Mr. 80%, a new narrative podcast from the Boston Globe.
Is that about the 80% of white people and how evil they are, or no?
No, it's one man's deeply personal, sometimes harrowing, often funny, always true story about surviving prostate cancer.
Sounds like a riot. Wow. Get these guys a contract. I have to support Michelle Wu.
Yeah, you might have to.
Is she, I understand she's a lunatic probably, but do you think she's ethically sound?
Well, I mean, you're kind of
from mayor.
She's running for mayor, so no. But again, it's the lesser of two evils here.
When do you think the last time a sitting mayor in Boston lost an election? I believe the answer
been 40 years.
I believe the answer is never.
Really?
I think that's what it said today. Or did Kevin White lose? I don't remember. Did Ray Flynn ever lose? Remember that Ray Flynn story we did? Did we do that?
Yeah, Kevin White lost.
He did lose. Okay. So
when he decided to run for governor.
I thought I could definitely be wrong. She's 35. All right. Here's her platform. Make the tea free. Okay. Abolish the Boston Planning and Development Agency. Okay. Well, I'm going to support her. Well, I probably don't agree with her on any political issue, though. She's not Marty Walsh. She has to be cleaner than Marty Walsh, right?
I would think so. The Globe's definitely going to endorse her. I think the first time Marty ran, didn't the Globe basically endorse anybody but Walsh?
Is that true?
Yeah, there were like 4 or 5 different people running.
Oh, there's Howie writing about him not wearing a mask. Thank God. Did he give Turtle Boy credit at least?
Yeah, I think he gave him credit.
Look in here.
He has Turtle Boy on from time to time.
I don't see it in the story here, Steve.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Uh-oh.
That's not good. Here's Marty Walsh 5 days ago. Stop putting residents' health and lives at risk, he says after a large... But the guy's walking around with a mask is a fucking idiot. So do we have any more noise? Any more news? Sound?
Any more noise? Yes, we do. We have more noise from the Boston Globe.
That's actually a good way to put it.
We need a fair contract because it sets a standard that the Globe's journalists are truly valued for the work that we do.
Because they're hardworking and dedicated employees and deserve to be treated fairly.
I believe I deserve a fair contract because now more than ever, journalists are on the front line reporting on very important issues ranging from social change to the whole pandemic, and the least we deserve is a contract that ensures our safety and ensures our well-being as journalists.
What? So because
what fucking Boston Globe reporter is on the front lines of anything? They're all working from home. They're getting their stories off Twitter.
They're in Wisconsin or they're in Rochester, New York in the middle of the night, ducking gunfire.
Wait, do you remember all those pictures that the Boston Globe took of the rioting and looting and the gunplay on Newbury Street? Oh, no, that's right. They didn't have any reporters there. They were just covering the police scanner.
I love this. I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Jesus Christ.
I want a new contract because I want the strife to end. Guild members will never accept
No, you don't. That's not why. You want more money. You want to just stop. Just cut the shit.
Contract that destroys the union. So please, let's move on from that.
This Labor Day, as we do every day, the Boston Newspaper Guild is standing up for the rights of our employees.
We're standing together to get a fair contract that respects and values our hard work.
We just have one question.
Will you stand with us?
No, I wouldn't. No, sorry.
They just need to come right at John and Linda. That if I was consulting with the union,
that's how they started though.
They say, "Hey, John and Linda," but I think they would say they should say, "John, you purport to stand for these ideals. You're pro-labor. You're supposed to be a big liberal. Why won't you honor this? You're a fucking billionaire. You can wipe out that lady's student debt." Well, that's.
I'm just saying. I mean, if you're that passionate about it, go on strike. Shut the paper down. I mean, John will make more money if you shut the paper down. But I mean,
true.
But if you're that, like, if it bothers you that much, fuck, you can go on strike. Now the question is,
the problem is with a strike, like if nurses go on strike, then people notice.
Well, yeah, no,
if the traffic controllers go on strike, people notice.
I'm not saying anybody's going to care. But
yeah, so you have no leverage.
Well, also, like Dan Johnson's not going on strike. When push comes to shove, will Shirley go on strike? Has she said anything about this?
I don't think she has.
No, it was, whoever the big names of the Globe are. I don't even know what they are at this point. Whoever, And the beauty of the media.
Oh, no, she did. Shirley retweeted the video.
She did?
Yeah.
Oh, look at her. Good for her. She's not in it, though.
Standing for justice. No, she's not in it.
No. So there you go. Yeah. I don't know. But Jesus. That is funny, though. And then there was this fucking, it may not translate well to the podcast, but that fucking douche guy who's putting up the signs.
Oh, yeah. No, it definitely won't translate well because there's no sound to it, but it's just some smarmy looking pajama boy holding up those pictures. Just the look on his face is he should be the mascot for the Boston Globe. I don't even know who he is. His name is probably like Brockford or something.
Yeah, it's like fucking, whatever. Who's the guy? Dugan Arnett?
Yes. Could be Dugan. Yeah.
Might be. Jesus. Well, we love Tommy John as well. It's the most comfortable underwear I've ever worn. I'm wearing it today. I hope Mike's wearing this first day right now. Probably not today. Whatever his first day is next week.
I'm pretty sure he shows up at the center with nothing on and has to be taught how to put.
That's true. Maybe they'll show up. And I hope it's Tommy John for the first time. You think he shows up completely naked?
Yeah.
Albert just throws him out of the car and he's off. It's like one of those reality shows where he's blindfolded and nude. He just, like I said, be blindfolded.
Naked and afraid.
Yeah, he's just naked and stupid. Naked and blind. What I want to know is how can he Google all those suicide stuff if he can't see anything right now?
Well, you heard him talk about the curtaining.
I'm not trying to poke holes in his story or anything, but
kind of sounds like you are. But
and I wonder
the curtaining, where it just kind of like goes black on him.
Do you think the Google what he was searching for was even close to what he was actually looking for?
Well, fentanyl's a tough one to spell.
That's true. For him, it is. Anyway, Tommy John, next level comfort. I'm telling you that right now. The underwear is great, but if you want lounge pants, lazy day joggers, or the softest Zoom-ready tees and polos you've ever worn. Oh, good point. Tommy John has you completely covered. You upgrade the Tommy John today with enhanced designs that are super breathable and way more comfortable than anything else out there. They're so confident, in fact, in their underwear. If you don't love your first pair, you get a full refund with the best pair you'll ever wear. It's free, guarantee, no adjustment needed. The best underwear on earth is Tommy John. For a limited time, go to TommyJohn.com/Kirk to get 20% off site-wide. That's TommyJohn.com/Kirk. For 20% off site-wide, TommyJohn.com/Kirk. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. See site for details. I got to say, look, I'm no expert. You've been in different parts of the state than I have, though. I think I've been all over the state a few times. I'm sure I've seen a Confederate flag in Maine. I'm sure I have, several. I've seen Trump signs. What did Chelsea Handler tweet?
She tweeted that she'd seen several.
I thought she said more than that.
Yeah, she basically said she'd seen them all over the place, and then she had said something snarky about how they lost the Civil War.
I don't think Chelsea Handler's staying in Dexter, by the way.
I doubt it.
I think I know exactly where she is, and where she is, there are no Confederate flags, 0. Let me see. I have the tweet.
She'd probably be more likely to see him if she was up around Dexter.
Is that true?
Yeah.
There's a lot up there.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah, I was driving home from our place in Ripley, and I saw this guy had a sign in his front yard that said, "Fuck liberals, fuck Black Lives Matter, liberals are terrorists."
Was that you?
No.
Okay, you sure?
The guy had the decency, though, to use an asterisk instead of the U in fuck, just to make it a polite,
that's interesting,
politically correct sign, yeah.
As I spend time in Maine and noticing many Confederate flags on properties and cars. I don't know. I mean, maybe I have not seen a lot of cars in my life up there. Maybe you have, Steve. Where do you think she is?
It's not as common as she wants people to believe.
Well, but do you think
not in southern Maine for sure? She's in some tourist community.
She's on some coast.
I'm sure she saw like one bumper sticker or something and tried to blow it up and make it a tweet or something.
No question.
But I would say that there are too many Virginia battle flags in Maine.
You're saying we get up to the north or in the central part of the state?
Yeah, some of the rural parts of the state, they put it out there just because they think it's, I don't know,
you do see a lot of Trump signs.
Rebellious.
You do see a lot of Trump signs in the rural part of the state. That's
sure. Tons of Trump signs. No Biden signs. What's the farthest north you've been lately, other than Madawaska?
Lately?
Yeah.
It's been a while. Camden, maybe?
Okay.
But even then, like, you can take some back roads to get up. I mean, you know how it is. If you go 10 miles inland in Maine, it's a different world.
It's the same thing in Vermont, actually. Over the weekend, we saw some Trump flags, some Trump signs, that kind of thing. Yeah. No Confederate flags, but yeah, plenty of, I mean, the Trump people, when they want to put a sign up, they really put a sign up, like an 8-foot by 10-foot flag or something.
But Bernie's going to win. Biden's going to win Vermont by
easily
40 points, where Maine is going to be quasi-competitive.
Well, the second congressional district will be, because Maine is like Nebraska. It can split electoral college.
Yeah,
votes.
sometimes you get, is it 4 or 3? 4, I think, isn't it?
It's 4 total, but you can win one
pick
according
off
to the
one,
congressional
right.
district.
Yeah. But I mean, overall, it's not. Usually, it's more competitive state.
Yeah, because of that.
Yeah, but right, closer than Vermont is. But I don't know. I see Biden signs and stuff, but even those feel like they're embarrassed to put them up.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of stickers or anything.
Passion.
Like, what's his catchphrase?
I have no idea.
What's his motto? What's his message?
I have no idea.
He doesn't know either. It's just like I'm not Trump, and I'm gonna keep it together.
I saw Trump retweet a clip from Rogan this morning where Rogan was shitting on Biden. Did you see that? Yeah.
Rogan, by the way, still hasn't really resolved
I looked
the whole
yesterday.
Spotify
I spent 15 minutes or whatever looking around that yesterday.
Kind of relying on the Alex Jones thing to bail him out.
It's awfully quiet.
I know they did. He did an episode with somebody I didn't recognize, and I would have thought that if he had addressed it then, it would have come out, right?
Yeah, some people have tweeted about it.
I didn't listen to the entire thing.
No, I didn't either.
Is like having a flashlight with a dying battery and going for a long hike in the woods. It is not going to work out. It's not going to make it.
And Trump retweeted that clip. But, the Democrats have only themselves to blame. They're putting this guy in this position.
And they're also just rioting in the streets. Like the biggest thing that has changed the momentum for Trump is what's happening in Portland, Seattle, Kenosha, all these different places. Rochester now. It's remarkable that it hasn't happened in Boston. But
it will. At some point it will.
But I think that's exactly why you're seeing a change in Biden's tone. You're seeing a change. I think you've seen less rioting too, because the message has been passed down. Like, hey, you guys, you're kind of helping Trump here.
Well, how many cops resigned in Rochester last night?
The entire police department.
The whole department?
I think it was the whole department.
I thought it was just the. I thought it was just the upper
top
levels.
Guys.
I thought you might be right. But yeah, they were like, "Fuck this."
Oh, so it was. President Trump tweets: police chief and most of the police in Rochester, New York, have resigned.
I mean, that's just crazy.
The entire command staff, yeah.
That is.
And again, I mean, the Daniel Prude is another one where it's like. It's a bad visual if you just spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes looking at it. It's like, oh, that sucks. That's a terrible injustice. But when you read a little bit into it, you're like, oh, okay, well, it's a spit hood, and the guy was kind of acting like a maniac, and the police didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Then you see Kamala Harris yesterday or 2 days ago.
That's not a great move.
It's like I get Blake could have been the victim of injustice and police brutality.
Absolutely.
But you don't have to turn him into a hero.
Well, that's the problem.
Especially when he's been charged. He's arrested right now for third-degree sexual assault. And Harris is saying he's so brave. He's a hero.
That's the bad move. If you want to say that his name represents police abuse, I'm fine with that. But you can't start making him into his individual case into like a hero. You can't do that. That's where they just don't know what they're doing. They're fucking lost. The Democrat. I mean, say what's wrong about Trump. You know where he fucking stands on shit. Like his voters know. I don't know what the fucking Biden. I don't know anything.
Well, because he changes all the time.
And he's going to go and debate Trump 3 times? It's going to be bad. Because, also Kamala Harris will do pretty well against Pence.
Yes.
She'll be way more lucid, far more articulate than Biden.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Well, I'm just saying. But people are going to be like, who am I voting? What? This guy's running for president? Why is...
Mike could do a better debate than Biden at this point.
That's true. Well, yeah. Well, speaking of Mike, so Mike announced yesterday that he's taking a leave. Ellie Schnitt, our great friend Ellie Schnitt, friend of the Minifans.
Sad.
Puts out last night, or as I'm sure you noticed, I haven't been on Twitter in the past 2 months, and I wanted to share why that is. I made the decision to leave Barstool Sports. Oh, that's why. Okay. I am proud of the work I did and grateful to the coworkers who have helped me grow over the last 2 years, but now I'm ready for a new challenge. Thank you so much to everyone who listened to Schnitt Talk, and specifically thank you to Alana, as I guess that's her producer, for all the work you did to make the show a fun success. I promise I will never leave Twitter again. Love you all and happy to be back. So there you go. I don't know where Ellie's going next, but I hold no ill will toward Ellie. I don't, she
gave us some very fun laughs.
She sure did. Her and Gina sure did. Yeah. But also, it happened. I mean, my only issue with her is when she called all the Minifans racist, but I got over that. I would just say she's probably going to go somewhere where it's a complete bubble, and she'll face no criticism. And that's okay. I mean, if that's what makes her more comfortable, that's what makes her...
She could probably make a ton of money just going to Teen Vogue or something.
Probably.
She's got a huge Twitter following. They'll follow her anywhere.
I got a lot of people tweeting me saying that I'm the reason she left, and it's like I have no idea. I don't know. I don't even know if that's true or not.
Well, her departure from Twitter did coincide with your criticism of her.
But she might have been thinking about leaving for 8 months or something.
Who knows when her contract was up?
Right, financially, I have no idea.
I mean, she'd had the little thing in her Twitter bio, contact me at this private Gmail address for business inquiries.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, she'd had that in her bio for a long time.
She's trying to make some money. I don't blame her. Hopefully she makes a lot more money.
Yeah.
And then she can donate to things and, blow stuff up.
She can make sure that, convicted rapist that doesn't have to cool his heel on bail.
Can we hear from Gina one more time as we say goodbye to Ellie? Do we have the?
Yeah, it'll give me a moment.
Yes, I mean it's only fair to honor Ellie and Gina. Well, maybe they're doing a show together. I have no idea. Is Gina still harassing Barstool advertisers?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
If we burn down a police precinct every time that there is unjust violence towards the Black community by a police officer, I think we would see change pretty fast.
I agree with that.
There you go. Well, thank you, Ellie, Thank you, Ellie.
My favorite one was one of the parody accounts was like, she's leaving Barstool for reasons and not reasons.
That's true. Yeah, but you know, I found it interesting. The stuff I find interesting is the like nobody at Barstool tweeted about this.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like she was well liked. Maybe
I don't know if that's true or not. People seem to like her. Okay, I don't know.
But I mean, like when Tyler left, there was this outpouring of almost like self-flagellating tweets. Like,
but there was
what a great loss.
But there was also a lot of shit going on at that time.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, like Dave didn't. So when I did the thing, whenever that was, 2 or 3 months ago, when I did the code.
Yes. When he shit all over Erica's podcast and gave away the code for the
never
advertising.
happened. Did not happen. Oh. Huge Erica fan. Huge Deirdre fan. Delightful Deirdre, I call it. I do. Didn't I call her that the other day off the air?
You did. You actually were praising her off the air.
I was. Yes, I was.
At length.
I was. Dashing Deirdre. So Dave, I was almost it that day.
Yeah, he recorded a emergency press conference firing the three of us.
I wonder if he has that. I'd love for him to send that to us. Wouldn't that be fun to listen to?
It would be fun to listen to.
Yeah.
It'd be more fun listening to it now than in the moment.
Well, that's true. Well, I didn't really. Whatever. If we talk, we're
gonna be fine.
We'd be fine either way. Life, I could be sitting here saying, you know what, Dave? Student debt. I think I said it to him that day. Yeah. I'm like, Dave, you understand? Steve has significant student loans. You can't fire him. Mike and Steve, they're trying their best. It's very dangerous out there right now. Why are you firing them?
I am at the front lines of podcasting entertainment.
I love to see Barstool. Eventually they will do that kind of thing.
Yeah, they'll unionize for sure.
They should. We've been leading that charge. So like Dave didn't have that for, maybe he'll do, maybe as we're speaking, he's recorded or mentioned Ellie. But it feels like
I think it's an amicable departure.
Yeah, but it feels like something that they would talk about. It's what Barstool does, no?
Who knows what kind of agreement they signed?
Oh, you think it's something like that?
Could be.
Why would Dave sign that? He didn't care.
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? So there you go.
So it's a corporate company. Plus, he's also busy. He's doing the day trading thing. He is like, see you later, sports. I'm day trading. I'm making money in the stock market.
Feels to me, Dave's like, see you later, Barstool. Fuck off. Like I think maybe I'm wrong, and Dave might give a big responses, but I feel like Dave is, or not here, more likely. I feel like Dave is like, fuck these people from this past summer. Fuck them forever. I'm going to do my thing. Fuck off.
I mean, it's possible, but I think he sees the potential of this app that Penn is developing.
For sure.
Because I mean, some of the financial analysts are saying Penn could go up to like $200 a share. Portnoy, as the face of it, is a huge part of that valuation, and so he's seeing hundreds of millions of dollars in the future.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Penn becoming like a $4 billion.
Oh, I'm not saying he's leaving. I think he's saying I'm just going to exactly
do my own thing.
Yeah, and fuck them. Like they fucking didn't have my back, so fuck off. That's the sense I get. Maybe I'm wrong. Often I am. I have no idea, but yeah. I'm going to miss Schnitt talk. I'm going to miss Alana. I'm going to miss Gina. I'm going to miss Ellie. I'm going to miss them, their book lists and their, suggestions on what to do at the police stations. It's a shame. Shame she's gone.
Really what it boils down to is you're going to miss their moral guidance in times of national crisis.
Damn right. Damn right. And my thing was always say whatever you want, but boy, she did not handle it well. Why are you being quiet about this?
No, she didn't. I'm not being quiet at all.
I mean, she did nothing against her, whatever. I mean, but I bet you she was looking to leave for like a year. I would guess. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think like a lot of people at Barstool who get really, really big and don't necessarily fit with the overall tone and culture of the place, she's thinking she can get a better deal. It's just like the Call Her Daddy thing.
True.
They think they can go jump someplace else. I'm sure she's probably gotten offers.
I bet she's got something lined up. I would think.
Yeah. I mean, even if she just goes to Patreon.
Yeah, true.
I mean, if she gets 10 or 20% of her Twitter followers or Instagram followers to sign up, she'll be fine. Be her own boss. Do as much. She could cut back to fucking 5 episodes a month.
True. Jeez, all these police stations will be gone. she's in charge of everything now.
Actually, you know what? Maybe she's getting done to take up a role in Antifa.
Could be. Yeah, maybe her and Gina doing that together.
Yeah, Admirals in Antifa. We're gonna see her on Fox News torching a police station out in Seattle.
I would think now it's the fall's coming up, though. You don't need as much water and sunscreen.
That's true, yeah. Now you need to kind of transition to warmer clothing, right?
Yeah, you got to layer up.
Which is also helpful when they're firing the salt shotguns or the paintball guns at you or something.
Or your protection.
Also, yeah. And you can also, there's more places to hide a shiv in case you see a Trump supporter.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I didn't think of it that way. Well, if you're that close to the fires, you might be warm enough anyway.
That's true. That's why you dress in layers.
That's true.
Yeah, so you can easily shed a layer if you're too close to a burning building.
Maybe now that she's not on Ellie's, maybe Gina can be a weekly guest on our podcast now. Especially now that Mike's gone. Maybe she can fill in.
For some reason, I don't think she would do it.
I'm open to all conversations.
I don't think she is, though, is the thing.
No. Okay.
She's not going to do a podcast with two white men.
Oh, that's true. No, that's true. It's a good point.
Should be a word for that. But
what do you mean?
There's a word for people who refuse to associate with people based on their gender or the color of their skin.
That's a good point.
I don't want to make implications about someone I don't know.
What else we got?
Well, we have probably the funniest thing that's going to be put on the internet today.
What's that?
From New England's favorite comedian. Although I think he's just the.
He's not in this. He's not in this. He's like Tyler Perry now.
Yeah.
He's branched. The empire is branched out.
He's kind of like the Martin Scorsese of New England humor.
By the way, this video not Oscar eligible.
Well, we don't know that.
Well, I mean, it's four white people talking, isn't it? Or no?
Am I wrong? They could be. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're white as far as I can tell. Could be bisexual.
Well, that's true.
All four of them could be bisexual or transgender.
That qualifies then. That's one of the alternatives.
Yeah,
yes.
I think so.
Yes, we know Fitzy has cognitive disabilities, so he would as the executive producer
behind the scenes.
Yes,
yeah,
so he qualifies as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So Fitzy, we've done this before, but Fitzy is this time moving away from as it happens. He's sort of transitioning to behind the camera. This is I think you wrote this.
There's no question in my mind.
It is four actors, or whatever. I don't know what's going on here.
So it's four people sitting at a picnic table. Two of them are Tampa Bay fans. Two of them are Patriots fans.
Right, which happens. You see that all the time these days. If you're walking down the street, you see four people at the picnic table just arguing. Like it's a completely. I almost feel like they just grabbed the camera and like, let's fucking film this thing. This is by the way. I think this might be the worst one yet.
Or the best one.
That's true. Go ahead.
Well, it's finally here. Football season. Brady in Tampa. First you steal Brady, then you knock out the Bruins. Tampa can go fuck itself.
Tom Brady's.
Ooh.
Did he say Tampa can go fuck itself?
He's angry, man. He's not happy with Tampa right now.
First you steal Brady, then you knock out the Bruins. Tampa can go fuck itself.
Tom Brady is going to be the first quarterback to win a Super Bowl in his home stadium. Deal with it. Ha!
Black Panther died. If Wakanda isn't forever, Brady isn't.
Walking around Tampa with hair plugs and Botox, Tom Brady's going to fit right in.
What are you going to do when Gronk gets tackled once and breaks in half?
Easy. He'll run for governor.
I'd vote for him.
You guys got a pirate ship in your stadium? What, you got a petting zoo, a mini golf course? Grow up!
We're Buccaneers, so we stole Brady and Gronk. That's what we do!
How confusing is this thing anyway?
It's very confusing.
I don't even know who's on what side.
The Tampa Bay people were making the Botox hair plug jokes about Brady. So why are they denigrating their new quarterback and also the people of Tampa Bay?
I just don't know what the... Yeah, continue. I'm sorry.
And why does he run for governor after he breaks his back?
Yeah, who is that?
Is that a dig at Greg Abbott?
I mean, that's a very inside, like very obscure. I don't think they would. Who's done that? Am I missing why that's a joke?
I mean, who are the last couple of governors of Florida? Like Rick Scott,
yeah, Charlie Crist. I don't think anybody qualifies.
Jeb Bush.
That's true.
You guys are suckers. Of course, Gronk loves Tampa. It's one of the few cities you can go to the Capitol Grill without a shirt on.
Or pants.
Tom Brady is going to walk right into Raymond Flanagan Stadium and
Raymond
kick
James
your...
Stadium.
Yeah. I knew that.
Now, you nerds realize that Brady's kind of shitty in warm weather, right?
Yeah, now he only plays in warm weather. Florida's hot.
I don't blame Brady for leaving. I mean, Belichick is like the mean dad, and Arians is like the cool uncle who wears Kangles and teaches you how to roll a fatty.
Smoke weed every day.
420.
Who are these people?
I have no idea.
I don't understand this. Like, I don't even get it. Like,
the punchline there, in case you missed it, is Florida's hot.
That was it. Brady stinks in warm weather. Yeah, Florida's hot. Well, what do you mean? What is the joke? Where is the joke? By the way, the girl is the rough, like comedically. The two people on the Tampa side, the guy and the girl, are particularly script readers when I watched it.
Yeah, they cut it together very fast. There's not they don't let a joke have time to rest.
It's too bad.
It's too quick.
It's really too bad.
I was going to Tampa when he stopped selling the CBD and started selling OxyContin.
What the fuck did he just say?
It's just a joke about Gronk.
420.
Should have known Gronk was going to Tampa when he stopped selling the CBD and started selling OxyContin.
What the fuck? What the fuck does he say? Should have known Gronk was CBD and OxyContin. What?
Should have known Gronk was going to Tampa Bay when he stopped selling CBD and started selling OxyContin.
Jesus, that's quite a charge.
That's a huge accusation.
Be careful there, but okay.
From Western Florida, we don't worry about having a soul.
Or a clean driving record.
You guys think Tom Brady's going to do well in Tampa? You know where he gets his power? Kissing his boys in the mouth. You ever try kissing your son in Tampa? It's too humid. You slide right off.
I know he's had a long career, but I think Tim Brady's going to have
Tom! He knows. He's just...
You think Gronk's going to do well in Tampa? You ever seen a sunburnt Pollock? We get all red and puffy. Our fingers get all fat. We look like a balloon full of hamburger meat. How are you going to catch a ball like that?
Not well.
Yeah, in addition to a cool coach and great receivers, we have these weird things in Tampa, like
That's
sunshine.
so scripted. What? In addition to this, cool. Like, what the fuck?
I'm just imagining Fitzy sitting at his computer, smoking a pipe, the glass of wine.
Can I say Paul? Okay, he's Polish. Yes, I can write that.
Hamburger, a balloon full of hamburger meat.
Happiness, and acceptance of other cultures.
And Latinos. You should try them sometime.
No, you guys are all set. I mean, if Brady goes down, you have Blaine Gabbert at quarterback. Yeah, the future is secure.
You guys have Jared Stidham.
That's Jarrett with a T. 2 T's, actually.
The vitamins, the resistance bands, the vibrating balls. I don't know what any of them do, but I want everything Tom Brady in my life now.
I put them all in my ass.
Hey, don't you teach paddleboard yoga on Sundays?
Yeah, you should sign up.
Ain't nothing good ever come out of Florida but Jimmy Buffett. I'm pretty sure he's Canadian.
This is going to be the new era of great.
I tried. Jesus Christ. Is that purpose? I'd love to talk to Fitzy. And is it purposely unfunny?
But I think he's appealing to a Facebook.
Like old people?
Boomers on Facebook.
Boomers putting stuff in their ass?
Baby boomers on Facebook watch that, and then they go and they grab their wife or their kids or their uncle or whatever. Hey, come watch this. This is fucking funny. Or they share it to their own timeline.
God, there's nothing worse than when somebody asks you, like, it says to you, hey, watch this video. It's never funny and it's always endless. Somebody just did this to me recently. What the fuck was it? You gotta watch it. It was like 3 minutes. I was like, this is awful. It wasn't that, but something like that. Jesus Christ. Ay. All right, let's take a few calls, Steve. If you want to speak to the people today.
Yeah, I suppose we can speak to the people.
Remember, we're missing anything else?
I think we'll probably have higher call volume today than we did yesterday.
Well, that's true. I mean, people
thought that was a put on. It was not a put on.
No, he had 6 calls yesterday. That was it.
Did you see any of Tucker last night?
I did not.
So apparently he's got quite a cache of undercover video recordings from Cohen.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah.
What about Cuomo?
No more on Cuomo. Apparently, this one was Jeff Zucker, the president, talking. Yeah. Apparently, he gave debate advice to Trump, like before one of the CNN debates. It was like conspiring behind the scenes to help Trump.
Oh, really? Oh, Jesus.
Which is like it kind of puts any of the personalities at CNN in a pickle. Like your organization conspired behind the scenes to help elect this guy, and now you're comparing him to the greatest evil, the greatest human evil of all time.
That's not good. Jesus. Cohen's book just came out, right?
Yes, Disloyal. We've got it's from Skyhorse Publishing. We've got an inquiry in with them.
Okay.
See if he'll come on the show. So we'll see. I don't know.
Mr. 80%, a new narrative podcast from the Boston Globe.
See, that's one I feel like I don't have to listen to because it's about prostate cancer.
I actually like the guy, Mark Shanahan. He's one of the few guys I like there. Maybe it'll be good. I doubt it. But I actually like the guy. Who knows? Did you tweet it out?
Yep. Oh,
you did?
I'm doing it right now. We're connected. I'm tweeting it out.
All right, go ahead. Take your time. And Trump was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize, by the way.
Yeah, that's gonna drive liberals nuts. But it's just some kook, and like anybody can be nominated for it.
It'd be great if he won it, though.
I mean, he deserves it more than Obama did.
Okay, well, Obama won it like 2 weeks after he was elected president.
Exactly, and then proceeded to increase troop levels in the Middle East, and Trump has done the opposite.
Damn right. He's a great man,
an inspiring leader.
He really is. All right, tweet
Ooh, Ellie is turning a new leaf. She's edgier, it looks.
What do we got?
She tweets out, I don't know who needs to hear this, but your dick isn't big. I just have tiny, dainty hands, and I love to lie.
I think wasn't that kind of her old attitude or no?
I suppose. Well, she's back on Twitter now, so everyone can rest easy.
Well, thank God.
All right, we got full lines.
We do?
Yeah.
What's up? Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Okay.
An inauspicious start.
All right. You're up next. They're still filled up, Steve. Lined up. What did I say? I loaded up.
Yes. 860, you're up.
Kirk?
Yes.
Yeah, Kirk, it's Kevin from Bristol, and I just wanted to call and let you know I'm okay.
Good, okay.
I'm okay. It's not that Mike was Googling how to kill himself, and it's not that Mike is most likely dead right now, but on Twitter the other day, people were totally nice to me about my band and iTunes.
No, he's a nice guy. Why? Who is this? Who's doing this? Who is this? Who is this?
Kevin. I just want to let everyone know I'm okay.
Kevin, Kevin, the bit's not working. Why don't you like Kevin from Bristol? What did he do to you?
I like Kevin. He's fine. He's a nice guy.
What's your issue? But what's your issue? Like he's a nice. Like why? Like here's the thing. Like here.
Oh, Kirk.
Like here's
Kirk,
the thing.
Everybody's a nice guy. Why can't we give each other shit without people being like, they're a nice guy. They're off limits.
Well, there are people who aren't nice people. I didn't say anybody's off limits. There are people who are not nice people though. Kevin's actually a nice guy. Like the guys who are assholes. Like I get it, but like what has he really ever done to what's he ever done to anybody?
Nothing. No. Here's the thing. Nobody the other day said that Kevin, well, at least I never accused Kevin of anything. I used a double standard that's applied to Kevin.
Who is this? Who is
highlight.
This?
It's Andy Mayo. How are you,
sir? God.
Oh, God.
What? No, well, hold on. You don't have to fly. Like, I mean, this is one of these guys who hates us more than anybody, Steve.
I know. I understand.
See, I don't know why you think that. I hate Steve. I certainly hate Steve. Steve's a fucking snake.
Why? What did he do? He said somebody's first name?
Because, Kirk. Yeah, well, Kirk, all right, how come
my name is Kirk, we've established
the producer of the show shouldn't be doxing people.
Well, you shouldn't be doxing people.
And I didn't.
And you didn't. I would agree. You did not.
Yeah, he shouldn't.
He didn't. And he didn't.
But Kirk.
He didn't.
Kirk, why would Steve use a guy's first name when he knows that guy wants to be anonymous? It's an implicit threat.
Okay, he's pretending to be my dog.
The implication is what's next. It's going to be your wife's name or your last name or your employer?
What are the odds of somebody then finding that guy's first name and finding out who he is? The guy himself.
Pretty good.
The guy.
And I think you underestimate how many of your fucking made guys are out there looking people up online.
The guy himself said he wasn't doxxed.
Yeah, that's because he's a pussy and he doesn't want to get on your bad side.
Andy. How long have I known your full name, your last name, where you work, and everything?
I know
it. And I have not doxed you, even though you go around Twitter calling me an asshole and spreading bullshit about me.
Yeah, we know it.
I've never doxed a single Minifan.
Do you think I would ever do that?
No, I know you wouldn't, Kirk. I'm talking. No, Steve. I don't know if Steve would. He makes me suspect he might.
Have I ever?
Because he does things.
Okay, has he?
He does things like use Ziggy's first name, and then when I get people using photos of me that you have to know my real name to find, I can't help but think maybe Steve's mad that I busted his balls.
But do you think there's something to be said for if you're going to be on Twitter and you're going to be a fucking asshole? Right? You're going to be a guy who goes at people, which I have no problem with. I'm not going to say your name. I'm not going to do anything. That there are going to be people who are going to try and fucking find that out. Not Steve maybe, but other people. That's kind of when you adopt this persona. I'm not saying it's fair or not, but it's also reality, Andy. This is how the world works.
So Kirk, would you say that those people who try to find out who you are they assholes?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay, then John Featherston's a fucking asshole. MHB is a fucking asshole. Real DEC is a fucking asshole.
Okay, did they do anything? What did they do?
DEC
what did they do?
Mad at
what did they do?
In a private chat.
What did they do? What did they do with this? What did they do?
I'm telling you what he did.
Okay, go ahead.
DEC, you're gonna fucking interrupt me, aren't you?
What did they do? What did they do?
DC got mad at Red, shared Red's real name with a group of people. I get Featherston calling me, referring to where I work.
When?
And using photos of me.
Where?
On Twitter. Where? When you got mad at me because of my 5K comments, which were objectively true.
Which were stupid, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't care.
So why are you fucking pissed at me if you think that people are actually doxing you? I'm not one of them. I mean, you filmed a 30-minute video for us and sent it to me to be put up on the YouTube channel. It was, you decided later was embarrassing and asked me not to share it. What did I do with it?
That's true, but I also emailed you afterwards and told you go ahead and put it up.
I mean, are you listening to yourself? Like, listen to the fucking podcast. Go on Twitter if you want, but like, what are you this worked up about? Kevin from Bristol, what's going on?
Well, Kevin's fine, but everybody
Just
the other
general,
day
like,
was
what?
telling me I was attacking Kevin, and Kevin
I don't
needed
care.
defending,
Okay, all right, okay.
Isn't
So it's
true
so
at all.
inside. All right, we're good. All right, we're good. All right, take some. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just like, this is what I'm talking about.
It's like, if you're going to be an asshole for no reason on Twitter, yeah, some people are going to get upset about you. And just because somebody is like a made Minifan doesn't mean that means. Yeah,
I know what it means, but
it's not like we control, endorse, or vouch for any of their conduct.
Also, like I said to him, I don't think it's fair, but it's also the reality of the situation. If you're going to be a fucking asshole, shit's going to happen. That's not fair. It's not fair, but it's just the reality of social media, and you have to know that when you get in on it. I mean,
the other thing is, I think we both had Andy muted for.
I think I blocked him for a while.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I've seen one of his tweets in a long time.
Yeah, I have no. I mean, I pay no attention to him, but whatever. He has a weird. I don't know. He wants. It's important for some people to be the guy who questions stuff.
Yeah.
So fine. Hello.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Post Steve from Providence call, Mike, is the reason I hate Mike. That was like cringy to listen to. It's like, can you not take a joke, or I don't know. I guess it's part of the reason he's going away, but it was like bothersome to listen to after. It's
here's the dilemma that I face now with Mike going forward. So in my career, whether it is Mike Manansky, Chris Curtis, Gary Tangway, Mike Geary, it is important for me to have somebody in the room who you can just kind of beat up on as a joke. Will Mike be able to handle that going forward? Was he able to handle it in the past? I don't know. I mean, you're right. Steve from Providence called yesterday. Was it like a super funny call? Not really. Was it a terribly offensive call? Not at all. And Mike literally melted in his chair. And maybe that was because yesterday was different. I don't know, but it was a rough scene. You're right about that.
I think there's a little bit of yesterday being so different, because I think he came out and said some things he wasn't expecting to say.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So would you? This is the question, I guess, for you guys. So you guys obviously have stuff that's off limits for the show. Would you maybe suggest that he just keeps some stuff? Because I don't know if it's part of the problem, but like, I feel like we know a lot about Mike, and maybe so he keeps some stuff personal, or maybe not the killing yourself.
I think he does. I think he does, but yeah, I maybe, I don't know, but I also don't, yeah. I mean, I don't think Mike's gonna come back with a whole set of rules, but maybe he will. I have no idea. I don't know what we're gonna. My guess is, one second. You can ask in a second. My prediction is that Mike is going to be insecure about the show going on without him, is going to rush back, and is not going to make any improvements at all in his life. I hope I'm right. By the way, I hope I'm wrong, but it's just my gut feeling. I don't know. Go ahead.
Hey, so do you think that, so after the Mike got drunk in Madawaska thing, you kind of suggested that he maybe has alcohol problems. And after I listened to that, I was like, I don't know, if he has alcohol, if he's an alcoholic, I mean, I'm an alcoholic, and a lot of people in their 20s, I think, are as well. And then yesterday, you kept bringing up the parent issues, and Steve had mentioned that he thought you were maybe projecting yourself. In both of those situations, I kind of thought the same thing, that maybe you think it's more you're projecting yourself, or more just like kind of spitballing ideas?
Well, I don't think I have no idea. Thanks for calling. I know. I mean, I think. Well, I don't think if I said Mike's an alcoholic, I was saying it sort of in jest, but I do think, we had 2 live events, the first 2 events, and Mike was drunk at both of them. I don't, that's, whether he's an alcoholic or not is immaterial to that. He wasn't able to control his alcohol at the events when I told him not to drink, or one event where I told him not to drink. So, but yeah, the parent thing, I don't know. When you meet with your parents, define you, they shape you, they mold you, and you spend your whole life trying to get away from it or figure it out. So maybe Mike has a great relationship with his parents. I don't know. Who knows? We'll find out. Well, maybe Maybe Mike will be a new man when he comes back, Steve.
Could be, yeah.
You don't think so?
Well, I mean, I think that he could get put on the pathway to a healthier life. maybe exercising and learning how to cope with his disability better. Honestly, I think the cane would make a big difference. I think it would make him a little bit more confident moving around and navigating. It opened up a whole new realm of cane-related humor for you.
That's true. That'd be good.
Sitting there with his cane.
Steal his cane, stuff like that. That's true. Are they loaded up, Steve?
They are, yes. 516, you're up.
Seems like the calls are a lot more volume today.
Well, I think the problem was yesterday I tweeted out, talk to Mike, and then the phone number.
Sure. Hello.
It's Mike Geary. Hello.
It's who?
It's Mike, your co-host.
Oh, hey, Mike. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I got a class today, and I'm not feeling too good about it.
Well, why not, Mike?
Because my vision, it came back today, this morning, and now I got to go to class and learn, and I already know how to see.
All right, Mike. It's just mean.
Swing and a miss.
There's not a lot of sympathy toward Mike yesterday, though.
No,
it was a rough scene. It was a rough scene. Jesus. I think Steve's the one who cares the most.
Probably, yeah.
In this room, anyway. All right, hello.
Hey, I got a list of potential candidates to follow Mike. I'm surprised I'm the first one with it.
Sure.
Figured you'd want a lot of feedback on that. I'm thinking Dan Katz.
Okay.
Kevin.
It's a good idea. You want to hire Dan Katz to be the co-host of the show, Steve?
I think we could bring him in, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think he'll be willing to do it every day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dave Portnoy. You should talk to him.
Didn't think about that.
He definitely.
Sure, we can do that.
You think Rogan's available?
Anything to help out.
Could use him.
I don't know if you and Rogan would have chemistry.
We'll give it a shot.
You could work with Rogan?
I mean, we'll try it. Yeah, we'll try it. Is it Alexandra Cooper? What's her name?
Hey, what about Bill Clinton? I hear he's getting into podcasting.
I'm sure there'll be a consistent, it's like that Biden podcast or that Hillary podcast. I haven't heard much of Michelle Obama's podcast lately. Go ahead. Who else? What are the names?
Kirk, have you I'm sorry. Have you put a Confederate flag on your property in Maine?
I have.
Or
I have.
I went with two.
Yes, I
didn't know.
Well, Steve's defending Chelsea Handler earlier, so
I'm just saying it doesn't strike me as the most improbable thing for her to see one or even two Confederate flags.
Well, she said many though, and where she's staying.
Yeah, she could be exaggerating.
And where she's staying, there are no Confederate.
I don't think she made it up out of whole cloth.
Well, she is. Do you think she's on the ocean?
Yeah, of course. Okay. But I mean, obviously she is a liberal lunatic who's tweeting that out to try and cast her political enemies in a certain light. I agree with that, but she could have seen a bumper sticker or something and just blew it up and decided to turn. It's of the same species of the tweets that are like, my 4-year-old son just asked me why there's so much racial injustice in a society that's so wealthy.
Or the gentleman, oh God, what was his name? Jesus, that book I read, The Super Bowl, remember? P. Carl.
Oh, yeah. Just getting free auto repairs because he's transitioned to become a white man.
He's a white guy. Right.
I will say, being from Maine, that there are way more Confederate flags than there should be. Considering
that's exactly what I said earlier.
It was the losing team.
Well, one is too many. I mean, I have no use for them, but
right. No, I agree. The losers in and we were on the winning team, so.
Now, that being said, I'm not going to tell them to take it down either. Like, this is fucking America.
Yeah,
it's stupid.
Speech,
I would never have it up. But like,
if you want to, wear a Confederate flag or burn a Confederate flag,
dope.
All
right. Well, thanks for the call. Nice to hear from you.
It's kind of like you need to. Who is it we were listening to back when everything was going down with Portnoy? Was it Brandon at Barstool who said, I want them to have the Confederate flag up because I know where the bad areas are.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's a good point. Hello. Are they still loaded up, Steve?
Yeah.
Great. Hello.
978.
Hello?
You just hung up.
Oh, okay.
The value add this morning.
It's good.
917, you're up.
Hey, guys, it's me, Johnny Carson.
Hello, Johnny. How are you?
Good. I hope you guys are doing okay. I didn't know if you wanted to play a quick game of Karnak.
Sure, why not? Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Curious George.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Tork.
Okay.
And Chadwick Boseman.
Curious George, Peter Tork, and Chadwick Boseman. Okay.
All right. Opening the envelope now. People or things that Jerry Callahan thinks are waiting for a Metro bus.
Oh, jeez. Johnny, I don't.
I am not happy with Jerry Callahan.
What's wrong with you? Johnny, what's your issue with Jerry?
He's coming at me in the late night wars.
I didn't even think of that. That's a good point, Steve.
Oh yes, of course.
Jeez.
Right.
Well, I mean, so you're going to get a little edgier with your material now and go and try and bring down your opponent from the start.
You're trying to get him canceled, is what it sounds like. Sounds like you're embracing cancel.
Well, he was canceled. I've heard that before.
I got canceled.
Kirk, you know what I've done to Joan Rivers.
That's true. Yeah.
When people come at me, I did. The gloves come off.
Okay. Well, I mean, do you have any other plans of attack, Johnny, or no?
What's this network he's on? STF?
Yes.
But for the Fuhrer? I don't
Nazi stuff. I don't think that's the name of it. Well, thank Johnny.
And he's got that, what's the name of that daytime talk show host with the short hair that dances around?
White power. Ellen DeGeneres?
No, Dave Cullinane.
There you go, Johnny. I'm happy to help you out.
Have a great night, guys, and have a great day as well, and I'll see you soon.
All right, Johnny, thanks. Nice to talk to the king of late, still the king of late night. It's odd he's been dead now for 10, 15 years, and he's worried about late night competition. That's when you know somebody's dedicated to the job. So he's comparing Dave to Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Have you been following Dave's Periscope show?
I've tried to watch a little bit of it. It's good old. Cullinane makes me laugh. I get no issues with Cullinane. Hello,
Kirk, Steve. Did you guys happen to see the rundown yesterday? I know it's not top priority for you.
I didn't. I know Dave was back though, right?
Yeah, COVID Dave, Edgy Kevin, and Tickle Me Kitty Cat were on it. And first of all, Dave can't do a fucking ad read to save his life. And then they bring up the Kaepernick being in EA Sports, Madden, or whatever.
Do they all say how great it was or no?
It's just like, I got no opinion on it.
Ooh, there's fear.
Who said that?
Fear in the room.
Who had no opinion?
Yeah, Edgy Kevin had no opinion on it. And Tickle Me Kitty Cat was like, well, he plays for Chicago, so I think I'm good with it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I'm surprised he even brought it up.
They danced around it for about 3 minutes. And
it seems like one of those things you just steer away from, right?
Who cares? So what's the deal? Kaepernick, you can play him on Madden now? Who gives a fuck?
The statement is printed out in front of you.
They put him back in the game.
Can I be honest? I have to say I don't really. Should I care about that?
No, it's just the fact that they're fucking so dickless now.
Yeah, it's not great if they're supposed to be edgy content creators and there's a sense of fear in the room to talk about something sports related.
So to my point, why even swing at that one? That's a weird one.
Seems like something you could just steer around.
Or make fun of it. Be like, this is great. This is fantastic. Yeah. Like, this is really good. The NFL and Madden has gotten together and decided to make this important issue top priority.
The thing is, between Madden putting Kaepernick back in and the Celtics dropping $25 million on anti-racist initiatives, problem solved.
Gone. Well, I mean, I'm all for it, but like, what are the do we know what they're doing with that money or no?
Anti-poverty programs, usual stuff.
Good.
They'll set up.
Good for them.
They brought in Monica Cannon Grant as a special consultant.
Is that true or no?
I don't know. Probably.
I was going to say, Jesus.
She'll get half of the money to go towards anti-racist initiatives.
Jesus Christ. Anything else?
It'll be
Did you get rid of him?
Yeah, no, he dropped.
Seems like he hates Barstool. It's my company. It's my people. Hello. Is still loaded up, Steve?
They're still loaded up?
All right, good. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. I heard a rumor that's one to clear up. I heard the real reason Mike took a leave of absence is you sent him back to Westfield State to get a degree in African American studies, so no one could ever call the show racist again. Is that true?
I will not discuss that. We can talk about that offline if you'd like. But there may be. If you keep digging, you may see something to that. That's possible. You may see Mike roaming.
I'll give you a call off there.
Keep pulling on that thread.
You may see Mike roaming the campus.
Okay. And then afterward, when he graduates, they're going to call him Black Mike.
I don't think is that true?
That's what I heard.
That might. I'll tell you what. Here's a little tip for you. Okay. Where do you live?
Okay.
Providence. Providence. Okay. You have a Stop and Shop around you or no?
Many.
Okay. Good. I think the one in the Providence area today is. I think if you're going to see the instructor and 20 blind people learning how to do food shopping today. So you may see Mike live today in aisle 6 trying to figure out how to get his Jiffy Pop.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be exciting.
Oh, is that where all the candy is and stuff?
Yes, yes, exactly.
Oh, God, that makes sense.
Yes. All right, see you later.
The great thing is learning how to bag groceries will also be a secondary skill in the event that podcasting doesn't work out.
I wouldn't say secondary.
Well.
He could bag he could probably bag groceries, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's the heavy stuff at the bottom, the light stuff at the top. Don't squish the bread. Let him know where the eggs are.
I wish we knew the big day, the day he's officially fully blind, because that'll be a celebration. We should do a whole show, a live event at that, you know? Like if we had what? I guess that's mean.
That's real fucking mean.
But I'm just saying, if we knew the actual moment where it's like 3, 2, 1, hey, like you're totally blind, I feel like that would be a moment.
Maybe, and just spitballing here.
Sure, go ahead.
Mike should take control of his disability by choosing the moment he becomes fully blind by just shoving like hot iron in his eyes.
That's true. Would that make it worse at this point?
Yeah. That's when he would like fully transition to total.
Total. Okay. Well, go ahead. All right. They're still loaded up?
Yep.
Are they still loaded up?
Yes, they are.
When are we going to have? When are you and I going to go see? 1 second. Hold on a second. When are you and I go see City Hall? By the way.
I was trying to come up with a list of the omissions that will be not included in that movie. Like, do you think the time when labor organizers at the behest of City Hall harassed a minority female, content creator because she wasn't using a liberal quote? What was that Padma? What was it? The chef film that was shooting in Boston?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was with the jail over that.
Yes, there were two top lieutenants in the Walsh administration were harassing female actresses or whatever HDTV hosts.
Do you think there would have been any political corruption if the Olympics had happened in Boston and Marty Walsh was taking donations?
He wanted it to happen awfully bad.
City Hall, the documentary about Marty Walsh, directed by Frederick Wiseman, who the reviewer says has a great bullshit detector. You know how long this documentary is?
You should just go through and count how many Boston tropes are in there. Like
it's gonna be ridiculous.
Beantown. Who the fuck calls Boston Beantown?
This documentary about Marty Walsh in City Hall is 275 minutes.
I feel like we have to watch it.
I'm definitely
one of us. It was the Top Chef host who was fighting with the Teamsters Union.
Yes, yeah. She sued them, right?
Yeah, Padma Lakshmi. Yeah, there was a big case, and there were two top guys who basically took the fall for Marty.
And Walsh should be in jail.
Oh, he knew nothing.
Yeah, I remember Zarbano called me in the office because I was like, this guy should be in jail. He's like, you can't say. I'm like, why? He should be. The guy should be in prison. All right. Well, we'll give our review on that movie at some point. What's up, Mike?
860, you're up.
Hey, Kirk, how's it going?
It's going fine. Drew, you tweeted Steve or no? Tweeted again or no?
Yeah. Steve, it's your hardworking phys ed teacher from Connecticut, Steve, your favorite guy.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Who is this?
I'm good.
It's the phys ed teacher who was angry with my analysis.
Oh, the guy who works 2 days a week?
Yeah, the luxury that teachers live in. How was Labor Day? Did you enjoy it?
It was very relaxing. Yeah.
What's going on?
Kirk, do you listen to Big Cat's and A-Rod's podcast, The Corp?
Yep. You bet.
You've listened to it?
Yeah, every time. Haven't missed it.
A-Rod's a very dynamic personality.
What's that?
Now that Mike's gone, are you going to bring in A-Rod to kill every interview you do too?
I have heard that. I have heard some criticism like that. I love Dan, so I will support that. I will support anything he does 100%.
Well, but I mean, we don't want to step on Dan's toes, so we're looking at like Verdugo.
That might be good, actually. We're more combative.
We need someone to run our Instagram and our Snapchat.
That's true.
Big Cat's awesome. I mean, he's amazing. But I listened to the one with Kevin Durant, and A-Rod is like not human. Like,
I know.
You can't just ask a regular question. He's such a phony. It's ridiculous.
That's where I wonder. Like, I am interested to see, because this guy has way more personality. I do wonder if Deion Sanders will be able to fit in more, or be not like this thing where it's like, all right, we have to pause now and treat you like you're, like a god or something,
Yeah, I just watched his whole thing about Odell, that little clip he put out, and I don't know. He's Deion, but he's just too showy for me.
That would be my concern too. I just don't know if he's gonna. Who knows? What do I know? Maybe he'll be fantastic. But that's always been my thing. Is this kind of like, is there a person there, or is it just this? Are you on all the time? Can you just talk?
Yeah, and I think that's what you tap into so well, because I think that you translate that off the air personality that on air, and it's genuine, and it just is relatable.
Well, that's what Dan. I mean, I can tell you,
the way that media is going.
Well, Steve and I have spent a lot of time. You've been just hanging out with Dan Katz, and he's exactly the same off the air that he's on the air. He really is.
Yeah,
he is, and so's Kevin, and so's Dave, and so's Eric. Like that's stuff that Barstool actually does. Yeah, Barstool does actually very well. All the big personalities are generally. I worked with so many phonies in radio where they act one way off the air, another way on the air. I can say, I'm just thinking, whether it's Carabas or Casey or well, Jerry's the same. Well, that's true. I was thinking more like the Dale types. Everybody at Barstool is pretty much you talk to them off the air and then you put a mic on and they're the same.
And that makes me sad.
Thank you, Dale. But yeah, thank you for the call. All right. You figured out the phone, Steve? Are they filled up now?
They are, yeah.
That's nice. Hello. It's the Kirk and Steve show, the best duo at Barstool.
Hey, I just got a question for Blind Mike.
Sure, go ahead.
Mike, you there?
Yeah, go ahead. He's here. Okay.
Oh, Mike, you're back already. I'm so happy. All right, well, shit. All right, I gotta go.
If you're excited, feel these nipples.
I don't think that's... What was that, Mike? Anything else, Mike? What was that?
I don't know. It's just... It never fucking ends.
Are you crying, Mike, or no? No? You have crying Mike from yesterday?
No.
Why not?
He didn't really cry. He
did.
He went off mic.
Oh, yeah,
it's more of a video thing.
That's true. Anything else, Mike? Before we take some calls.
Please take this seriously. Okay. Please take this seriously.
Oh, okay. I will. What are you laughing at, Mike? It's very serious. Mike, are you ready, Mike, for your first day at this thing? Well, no, I'm being serious.
Are you currently sexually aroused?
That's not going to work at these things, I don't think.
Have you ever engaged in incest?
Okay. All right, who's up?
We got Anonymous on the line.
What does that mean?
I don't know, the *67 they dialed.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Turkey, I think we got disconnected before.
Okay, who's this?
It's Andy.
Okay, we didn't get disconnected.
We hung up on you.
We were all set. I think we were pretty much briefed.
No.
We're good. Thank you.
Very creative to call in as Anonymous.
Yeah, we never would have figured that out. You keeping that guy Ziggy on hold still or no?
There's another Anonymous on the line.
Oh, all right. Well, take whoever's up. They're loaded up, Steve?
They are. 617, you're up.
Hello.
Hey, guys, what's up? Hey, you think instead of learning how to use a toaster, Mikey could use maybe a Dale Carnegie course? Get over being embarrassed when he blows up bits and isn't ready to do stand-up or anything?
You think that's what it is?
Couldn't hurt.
You think he's going to learn to use a toaster? That's a tremendous image, by the way. Like 14 blind people. Mike with a toaster in front of him. Okay, you put the bread, you put it in, and you press it down.
No, don't stick your finger there. Don't stick your finger there. No, you can't put the knife in the toaster.
No, Mike, there's no bread in the toaster. You missed again. All right. Well, yeah, maybe he could, yes. He could probably use a little Dale Carnegie. We all could, though. I never read that book myself.
All right, fellas.
How to Win Friends and Influence People?
Nah. Done. Already did it. I could write the sequel. Of course, I've lost every significant friend I've ever made in the business, but that's okay. Hello.
978, you're up.
The toaster. Wouldn't you love to watch Mike doing this?
Yeah. Well, but here's the thing. Most of the people involved are blind, so you think we'd be able to get a camera in there, right?
That's true. I'm so disgusted. First of all, there's no parody songs about Mike today?
No.
Pathetic. The parody people have been pathetic since I've come back. Pathetic.
Well, everybody's going back to work, you know?
Fuck them. There should be great parody songs today. It's prank phone calls. I mean, come on. But yeah, and there should be a Minute fan undercover at this thing. That's a disgrace. Hello.
Look at people dropping off.
Okay.
781, you're up.
Hey, Kirk, it's Moving Country Club guy. How are you?
What's up? It's been a while. How are you?
Good. I had an interesting thing happen over Labor Day. I actually played Woburn with former ESPN president John Skipper, and he let me know why you didn't get the Max Kellerman job.
Oh, he told you. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so it all started down in Miami. Mm-hmm. He was going out with Lebitard.
Yep.
And they were supposed to just have a couple cocktails, but after a dirty martini, they decided to dive into an 8-ball.
Sure.
And I guess by the time the night was over, Lebitard had convinced him that you weren't the guy for the job.
Jeez.
What hole? I think that even knew anything.
What hole was this on?
That was on 7.
7.
On the par 3.
On the par 3. Yeah. Going away from the clubhouse.
Right.
Yes.
He also said that you, me, him and Dave Middleton could play.
Sure,
but I said you have 100 zeros calling a day to ask you to play. So
I think the last time I played the Woburn was probably with Dave Middleton. It's been so long. But yes, maybe I'll do that. Thank you, Woburn Country Club guy. That's an interesting piece of news.
Well, I mean, from what we know about Skipper.
Oh, for sure.
Could be accurate.
I wouldn't put it past him. All right. A few more, Steve, load up still?
They are. 508, you're up.
Oh, nice. Callers are busy today.
Hey, Kirk.
Hello?
Hey, Kirk. Kirky?
Yes, it's me.
Hey, it's your right nut.
Hello? My right nut's the more painful one of the two, but how are you?
I'm doing okay. So I was thinking about jumping into the Senate race that Mike was in.
Okay.
But your left nut has a little picture from me when I was 8. And I was dark because you were wiping onto me.
Not true.
You know?
Inaccurate. Inaccurate right nut. Inaccurate.
So hold on a second. Kirk's right testicle was wearing blackface as an 8-year-old?
Not true. That is not true. Not true. I'm denying that right now.
I could take this, Kirky, but they have pictures of me in blackface.
Right nut, that's not true. 1982, 1983, I was already a great wiper. I find that. I mean, look, I'm not denying that I'm not calling you a liar, but I'm saying
it's a deep fake?
I just think it may be some misinformation. That can happen.
Oh, Photoshop.
Politics.
You weren't at the time, though. You weren't at the time, and you know it.
What, a great wiper?
You were not.
Oh, by 8, I already was, yeah.
You think there was just one fluke wipe?
And what you're saying, Kirk's right nut, my right nut, is that my left nut took a photograph of that?
Yes.
I feel like I would have remembered.
If your thumb grew opposable thumbs?
Well, but my nut took a photograph.
Cameras were a lot bigger then, too.
That's a Polaroid. Was it a Polaroid?
Yeah. It was.
In the toilet while I was going.
These are very pointed questions that I was not ready for.
Well, I'm just trying to get ahead. If you're really going to run for the seat, you should probably be ready for these questions, no?
Point taken.
How has life been as my right nut? We've been together for almost 46 years next month.
It's these days are clean. I smell terrific.
Yep.
And I really think I'd represent the state of Massachusetts well.
How about this right nut? As we're talking right now, Steve can confirm this. I am rubbing you now.
Oh,
you like that?
Oh, I didn't expect this.
Oh, you like that? I'm going to give you a little slap. Oop, little slap.
No.
Look, I'm going to do this to myself. This is painful. I'm going to flick it.
Oh God.
Ah! Oh, God damn it! Fuck.
Why would you do that to me?
You just silenced him.
Oh. And you know what, right nut? You're about an hour and 10 minutes away from getting wiped. So be careful, okay?
This call feels like an hour and 10 minutes.
You're doing fine. All right,
I'm just trying to envision, how does the left testicle flip the Polaroid? You don't have to wag them to make
them come in the picture? I don't think Kirk's right now expected that long of a call, but he did a good job. All right, hello.
603, you're up.
What's up?
There we go. What's up?
Hey, I know you're from Maine, or you have a place up in Maine.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that place? You've never really told us.
It's on Commercial Street in Portland.
The address? It's in Confederate Flagville is where it is.
Yes, exactly. Look for the place that has 2 Confederate flags and a MAGA flag out front.
People are funny. Well, there you go. Are you still loaded up, Steve?
A couple of calls.
We'll take a few more then. Perfect amount of calls.
One of them just dropped off.
All right. None left?
We've got an anonymous left.
We'll take it. Why not? It's probably Andy Mayo for the 5th time. Hello.
A question for Steve. When you call these random people, prank call people or whatever, like back when you called Sam Kennedy, do you fake the number or do you use your own number?
A little bit of both. Sometimes just calling from my own number works because it's a 207 number.
So do you ever use like a burner number? Do you think that would like get more answers or?
I think we've used a Google Voice number before, but I don't know. What are you getting at, bud?
Just curious, that's all.
No, I'm just curious because if you should use the textnow.com because you can just register like any area code and just call them through that. You might get more answers.
Yeah, you can use Google Voice to do something similar, or you can use one of our great sponsors, ExpressVPN, to do something similar. But there's a lot of different ways to do it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had luck getting Dale to pick up at live events.
That's true. Well, thank you.
All righty. Well, I was just curious. Thank you.
That's our last call of the day. It's depressing. How bad is this Bill Clinton podcast going to be? If it happens.
I think it'll be hilariously bad.
Think it'll actually happen?
They'll put out a few episodes. I think it's going to be very scripted and highly edited, like Joe Biden's. That's what like your podcast is an anomaly in the minimal edits that happen to it. Like even like Call Her Daddy, Pardon My Take.
Call Her Daddy.
All those have several hours of post-production editing into them.
Yeah, but I'd say Pardon My Take is certainly less edited than Call Her Daddy.
Yeah, definitely. Call Her Daddy is like scripted and like, edited in post for a good period of time.
Yeah.
But I think I think if you look at like any of you and maybe in Rogan are the ones who just like lay down tape and post it.
Oh, you don't think a lot like really?
Rogan does his live.
Well, sure.
Yeah, is it Zach? No, not. It's who's the one that does the armchair expert, the actor?
Oh, Dak Shepard.
Yeah, Dak Shepard. Yeah. I bet his is probably heavily edited.
Yeah, I don't know.
Any of the Boston Globe podcasts are heavily edited. Anything you hear that has like music, sound effects, and stuff like that, they're all very heavily edited. So they'll sit down and they'll be like, all right, it'd be like us, like, all right, we're going to talk about this Globe thing. What do we want to say? How do we want to navigate it? And then talking about it, and then taking a break and be like, all right, now we're going to set up this next thing. And there's a little bit of planning, and then you cut out all of the planning, and it's just the bits that you've intended to be content.
I guess part of that's just coming from radio.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe if I just started now, I would do it that way. I don't know. I mean, if people are influenced by, I was influenced by radio, so people now are influenced by podcasters. Maybe they'll all be like that.
Yeah. I mean, one thing we could do is just go back and cut out the phone calls. Like if we go to a phone call and no one's there, just cut that out.
Fuck it. I'm fine, but it sounds more natural. It's what the show is. I won't be doing that. Bespoke post, though. As we all settle into the new normal version of fall, really. Bespoke just soon. Bespoke Post is here with the customized box of awesome collection for guys, guaranteed to upgrade your life. Only sends guys the best stuff every month. Style, grooming goods, barware, cooking tools, outdoor gear. Box of Awesome has carefully built collections for every part of your life. Here's what you do. You figure it out. You say, well, how do they know what I want? You go to boxofawesome.com. You take a quiz. I've done it. Your answers will help them pick the right box of awesome for you. They release new boxes every month, so you get a bunch of stuff. Each box costs only $45. That's over $70 worth of gear inside. You can skip a month. You can cancel if you want anytime. It's free to sign up. You're not going to want to do that. I'm telling you, it's a great deal for $45. You get some great stuff. And you get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com. Enter the code KIRK, K-I-R-K, at checkout. That's boxofawesome.com, code KIRK, K-I-R-K. At checkout for 20% off your first box at boxofawesome.com. We thank them and miltons.com and TommyJohn.com/Kirk for a great deal as well. We thank their great sponsors for this week. Anything else, Steve? Did you wrap up the first day of the Steve and Kirk show?
Well, I do have that Zucker audio, but I don't know if you want to get into that.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Am I missing anything? I feel like I might be missing a story. No? Ever do that?
I know we printed out most of them.
Yeah, I know it. Oh, maybe we'll do that other one tomorrow. What was that funny one? The wine one?
Oh yes. Did you actually read the whole thing?
Right, yeah.
It's fucking.
We should do that.
Brutal.
Tomorrow.
Like the amount that woman is torturing herself to try and cleanse her vocabulary of things that she thinks
are
a
lot of work.
Yeah, it's so bad.
A lot of work. All right.
And the Mulan thing too.
That's true too. Yeah, maybe we'll get that tomorrow. And then, I'm sure a bunch of other shit to get to as well. We'll talk to you then.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor